All right, I am back. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 20. Brissett fakes the handoff, rolling to his left to Brissett, fires. It is caught at the 25. It's at the 30, the 35, the 40. And lowering the shoulder, pushed out of bounds at the 45-yard line. That is McBride with the catch and run. And that is a first down. How's it going, everybody? I, of course, am DrDelay. Welcome back to my third game of the day. Had to take a mini break there, but I'm back. Promise, no more breaks until the end of this one. George, how's it going? It's good to see you. I appreciate you guys for hanging out in this one again. Trisk, how's it going as well? 1st and 10 at the 44. Brissett is under center. He's going to hand it off. This is Knight trying to break free, but the Seattle Seahawks all over him, as that is a loss on the play. So I missed the first 5 minutes or 4.5 minutes of the game because, again, I was covering the Giants-Bears. But Seattle's already scored. JSN is already in the end zone. Not really a shock, as those guys are pretty good. JSN, Sam Darnold looking really good this year. 2nd and 11 for the Cardinals. Brissett is under center. Ball at the 43. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Brissett sending a man in motion. Brissett, play action, heavy pressure. And there's a fumble. It's scooped up by the Seattle Seahawks at the 20, the 10, touchdown, Seattle. Oh, they sent the blitz. He didn't see the last guy. And Seattle, just like that, is up 13-0. Oh, that is a killer. They're going to see if his arm was coming forward. That's a fumble. Man, they just, geez. All right, well, just like that, it's already going to be a 2-score game. Wow, just like that, I tune in. We tune in, and it's going to be a 13-0 game. They are reviewing it, because why not, I guess. Again, the Seahawks leading 13-0. Fumble 6. 43-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown. Seattle looking to pull away pretty early. But we'll see what happens as they're going to check it out. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you like what you're listening to, folks. This is what I do. I call games. This is my second game of the day. No, third game of the day. Third game of the day. I did the Falcons, Colts, and then, of course, I did the Giants and the Bears. And now, of course, we got Seattle and Arizona. Again, we're in a review, booth review. Checking out what happened earlier. Again, a lot of stuff happening across the NFL. Let me go and refresh. That way we get a up-to-date. Jacksonville gave up the lead. Yeah, I'm actually about to check that out there, as apparently, yeah, you're saying Houston has just scored, which is unbelievable. So Houston going to rally back and potentially steal one from the Jags. That's amazing. Final scores from earlier: Bears 24, Giants 20, Ravens 27, Vikings 19, Patriots 28, Buccaneers 23, Colts 31, Falcons 25, Dolphins 30, Bills 13, the Jets 27, Browns 20, Saints 17, Panthers 7. That is what's happened today so far, and they are going to say it is indeed a touchdown for Seattle. So that is interesting. Again, I thought the Cardinals would put up, of course, more of a fight. It is still early, plenty early. I want to remind everybody of that. But definitely not off to a good start. This truly is Any Given Sunday. Oh, yeah, you never know. I'm telling you, Any Given Sunday. There's a reason that phrase exists. I need more water. Geez, hopefully I can make it. One more bottle for 3 hours, and then, of course, I can refresh or reload after this game. Long commercial break for a fumble recovery. Come on. Long commercial break. And then we're going to get to another commercial as soon as this is done, because you got to kick the extra point. Unless they keep us there. Seattle, again, they are definitely a pleasant surprise. They look really good. I was definitely wrong on Seattle. I did not have them high, but they are a really good team, as they will be, they're 6-2. They're both their losses actually coming at home, which is kind of a shock, as we are back. So, yes, that is indeed 13-0. We are pending the extra point from the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is right down the middle. It is good. 14-0. Seattle leading over Arizona. "30-second timeout." Okay. But yeah, there's no other games happening right now. I know, of course, the big ones later. Rams and Niners. That's the other divisional matchup. Seattle, of course, will be paying attention to that one. I imagine they're pulling for San Francisco, if I had to guess. Because if Seattle wins and San Francisco wins, Rams will drop to 6-3. San Francisco 7-3. And then Seattle will be 7-2. They would be in first place outright. And then the Lions and the Commies. That is the other game happening, which that one not really a big game anymore. So, yeah, Seattle up 14-0. We are just pending the kickoff, as Arizona not off to a good start. Not off to a good start. First play they had was a nice play, a little 24-yard pass to McBride, and then it just kind of went south pretty early. Seattle overloaded the blitz on the left side. One free guy right up the middle pretty much. And it was free real estate for Lawrence. As we're just waiting to kick things off here. Here we go. There is the kickoff. Fielded at the 10. And he slips and he fumbles. Picks it up at the 15. He's at the 20. Brought down at the 23. Again, the Cardinals looking like they are looking scared today. We'll see if that continues. Oh, geez, Knight. Bam Knight. Been a big fan of him, but that was not pretty. That's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at the 24. 12th man already getting loud. Brissett is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Brissett drops back, looking to his right, steps up. Brissett's going to take off a run. He's at the 25, the 30. Oh, and he's going to be driven into the ground at the 29-yard line. They're going to give him forward progress at the 30. So that is a gain of 6 for the Cardinals. And we do have a scoreboard update here. Houston, Davis Mills moving to his left. He's going to take off run. He's at the 10, the 5, touchdown. Houston, they lead 30-29 with 27 seconds left to go. Houston has scored the last 20 points in that game. 2nd and 4, ball at the 30 in this game. Brissett sending a man in motion, hands it off. This is Knight. He takes it down the left side. He's at the 35. And if he's brought down immediately as soon as he crossed the 35. But that is a first down for the Cardinals. Cardinals need to, again, just try to get their head on straight. I just want to say the Browns suck. Did they end up losing or win? I forgot what happened there. Did they win or lose? Oh, they did lose. Oh, man. That is brutal. Hate to see it. 1st and 10. Brissett is under center. Brissett, it's a toss to Knight. Knight trying to find something. Oh, nice vision there, but he was thumped at the 37-yard line for a gain of 2. I'll be honest with you, Jacob. Don't waste too much energy with the Browns. I mean, they're the Browns. The Browns are literally the Browns, folks. I mean, that's Steelers fans. We don't really care about the Browns. Like, they talk more about us. They're just annoying. Very disrespectful fan base. They should respect their elders. 2nd and 8, ball at the 37. Brissett under center. as he play action, drops back, steps up, looking, checks it down. It's caught, breaks a tackle to 38. He's at the 40, and it's close to the line to gain. Close to the 45-yard line. That is Higgins. That's one of the mods here taught Higgins. So Higgins, former student of one of the mods. Pretty cool. They need to get to the 45.5-yard line. He marked him down, I think, at the 45. Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and half a yard. Brissett is under center, sending Higgins in motion. Sending him again in motion. Brissett hands it off up the middle. Oh, my goodness. And Knight is going to be seeing stars after that one, as that's a loss of 4. There is a flag. Illegal shift. Offense at its decline, and the Cardinals will have to punt it away. Showing Coach Gannon, he doesn't look too happy. They both run right by him. Yeah, that's pretty bad. The offensive lineman and the tight end decided, you know what, that's the other guy. We'll worry about him later. Well, he's the one that came untouched and wrecked Knight in the backfield. So the Cardinals will have to punt it away. As here is the punt. Fair catch signal made, and he fields it at the 19. And that's where Seattle will take over. Already leading 14-0. 6:14 left to go in the first. Seattle looking to keep it going. Cardinals looking to get a stop. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the NFL, if you like college football, you like MLB, this is the channel for you. So make sure, again, to like and subscribe. This is my 3rd game of the day. I am definitely dead. My voice, anyway. But I do appreciate it for letting me call this one. Hopefully, get a decent crowd here. I see there's another Seattle Chat Sports. Yeah, that's not a surprise. Of course, there's Phoenix Sports. Again, I definitely like it with other creators calling games. It's totally okay. I definitely prefer that over Chat Sports for sure. So again, appreciate you guys for hanging out in this one. And of course, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. Definitely a chat. The chat is a big part of the channel. It really is. So definitely never hesitate to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. Again, we're all football fans here. So make sure, again, to make your voice heard. Of course, I do have a poll, so feel free to vote on that. As Seattle, they are favored. They are favored in the poll. 64% of you guys have the Seahawks winning. The Cardinals at 36%. Of course, Seattle already winning 14-0. The line was 7.5 for Seattle, and ESPN gave Seattle a 67% chance to win. Everything pointing to Seattle. Can the Cardinals come back? Can the Cardinals make some stops? That is the question. We're back here in Seattle again, 14-0, as Seattle will take over at their own 19. Cardinals not able to get the first down on the 3rd and inches. All right, 1st and 10 at the 19. Darnold 4 for 4 on the opening drive, 61 yards and a touchdown. Of course, 2 of those went to JSN for 51 yards. Touchdown also was to JSN. Darnold's in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Darnold gets the snap, and he tosses to Rashid Shaheed. He's at the 15, the 20, 25. Close to the first down. It was close. I wonder will they'll mark him out. They're going to, I think, give him the first down or really close to it. Yep, they're going to give him the first down for the Seahawks. Rashid Shaheed. Of course, they just traded for him from New Orleans. He's definitely a playmaker, has that big play ability. Texans scored 26 points in the fourth quarter. Yep, that won't win you many games if you're the Jaguars playing the Texans for sure. 1st and 10 at the 29 as Darnold hands it off. This is Walker at the 30, and he's brought down at the 32. Making sure that's updated over there. It's updating. Good deal. Looks like we have another scoring update. Lawrence drops back, steps up, moving to his left, fumbles the ball, picked 6. Oh, that's a tough one to go. The Texans rally back and beat the Jaguars 36-29. That's a tough one. Hate to see it. If you are a Jaguars fan, shout out official Jaguar Gator. Very sorry about that. As Darnold moving to his left, keeping his eyes downfield, fires. It is caught at the 48, brought down at the 49. That is Jackson Smith-Njigba. He, again, has been very, very good this year. In my opinion, the best receiver in the game. He's always open. He is always open. His route running is just amazing. So 1st and 10 for Seattle. Ball at their own 49. Darnold is under center. 2 receivers to the right. Tight ends in tight. Sending JSN in motion. Darnold takes the snap. Play action. Looking. Fires over the middle. It is caught at the 40. Brought down at the 37. That is Jackson Smith-Njigba. And, of course, that's another first down. Already 4 catches, 82 yards, and we're still in the first quarter. Jackson Smith-Njigba, I'm telling you. I regret passing him up in plenty of fantasy drafts. He is really, really good. First in the NFL to 1,000 yards. Congratulations to him. He's been popping off this year. They really push it. They can get him to 2. He's just got to keep up this pace and a little bit more as Darnold hands it off to Charbonnet. Charbonnet is brought down after a few yards. Tackled at the 34-yard line. Hold on one sec. It's just the 23rd time in NFL history that a receiver has reached 1,000 yards in his first 9 games. Wow. He is really something special. Definitely is. Didn't mean to bump that. 2nd and 7 here for Seattle. Ball at the 34. Darnold drops back. Steps up, fires over the middle. It is overthrown, incomplete. Oh, and there's a flag. Oh, they're going to do helmet to helmet, I'm pretty sure. He got crunched, but again, you know, they're going for the ball. I don't really like the call. I think this is kind of a weak call. But that's just me. Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness on the defense. 15-yard penalty. First down. That is on Budda Baker, the veteran safety. He's been there for a while. Pretty much a skinny post. I don't think that's... that's... He was holding up. Yeah, I don't really like the call. It is what it is, though. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 19. Seattle already in the red zone. Arizona already with 2 penalties. Not looking good, and now we have some more whistles being blown. Injury timeout. I don't know who's injured. These 2 teams here featured on the channel already quite a bit. Of course, the Steelers have been featured the most, and I do pick my games randomly, folks. But, of course, being in the West Coast, you're going to play your West Coast games. You're going to be on the West Coast a lot, West Coast time slot. Seattle, they're 4-1 when I call games, so this is their 6th game on the channel. The Cardinals, 1-2 when I call their games, so this is their 4th game on the channel. So again, if you're a fan of either franchise, I'm just saying you've already been featured on the channel quite a bit, so make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Of course, again, if you're a football fan, I bounce around the NFL. One more team left to go, and then I would have covered every single one. as Darnold swings it out to Rashid Shaheed. He's at the 20, and he's brought down at the 17. That's going to be just a gain of 2. Makes it 2nd and 8. Coming up, Panthers are the last team I have to cover. Did Arizona remember they had a game? Oh, jeez, okay. Yeah, they remember, Donovan. I'm sure they know. I'm sure they know. Doctor, you nervous for tonight's game? No. I think it's gonna be a good game. I'm not saying we're gonna win. I'm just saying it's gonna be a good game. As 2nd and 8, hands it off to Walker, bouncing it outside. He's at the 15, stiff arm at the 10, walks out of bounds at the 9. That should be a first down. We'll see where they mark it. And they're going to give him the first down. How did the Bears win earlier? Couldn't watch the game. The Giants choked. The Giants just choked. They played conservative. The Giants didn't deserve to win. They were playing scared. First and goal for Seattle. Ball at the 9. They're going to have to hurry up. They only have 7 seconds left. They're in the huddle. 6, 5, 4. They're going to have to hurry. 2 seconds. They're going to have to call a timeout. Yep, they're going to call timeouts. I don't know what in the world happened. They get the first down. All of a sudden, they decide to take a break. The only problem is the game clock and the play clock. We're still moving. All right, 14-0. Seattle over Arizona. Commercial break. They will step away. I, of course, will be right here, folks. We're going to see how the Jacksonville Jaguars just... Yeah, no, I saw that. I can't believe it. I don't know about all that, Jersey, about being the worst team, but yeah, no, that is pretty bad. It is not. That was pretty interesting. That was definitely a shock. There's no words to describe the Jaguars. Yeah, no, it was not good. That's a collapse. That was definitely a collapse for sure. Way too many curse words. Well, we already said a few. He already said a few. Yeah, it's gonna be okay, man. That is a rough one, but as now there's an injury timeout on the field. They're about to come back from the timeout, and they're gonna take out Jackson Smith-Njigba. It's interesting what happened there. They didn't call it earlier. Again, he got hit in the head earlier, which led to, of course, the 15-yard penalty and all that stuff. Let some plays go on, and then it's like, oh, gonna stop it now. That's weird. And again, you know, Baker, obviously, he did hit him in the head, but it was not on purpose. It was incidental. First and goal at the 9, Darnold under center. Darnold takes a snap. Play action. Rolling to his right is Darnold. Keeping his eyes downfield. Throws to the end zone. Incomplete. Pass intended for Callerup. Callerup on the target there. There's a flag. So another flag. You like flags? There we go. They literally had a 15-point lead with full 4 quarters. I know. I can't believe it, man. I'm sorry, Jersey. That is a tough way to lose. That really is. There's just no way. Well, I guess if you're the Jaguars, there's a way. Don't worry, I've seen the Steelers do very similar things, so I definitely understand. An eligible receiver down the field. It's going to back up the Seahawks by 5, so that'll make it first and goal. First and goal at the 14. Oh, no, they declined the penalty. Okay, so it's going to be second and goal at the 9. Okay. You stream on Thanksgiving? Yes. I will be doing 2 of the games. I'm not going to be doing all 3, but I will be doing 2 of them because I do want to try to hang out with the family. But I decided, it'd be cool to do a Thanksgiving stream. Have Thanksgiving with you guys as well. You guys have been pretty cool, so I really do appreciate you guys. Second and goal at the 9. Darnold in the shotgun. It's going to hand it off. This is Charbonnet at the 5, leaning forward, touchdown, Seattle Seahawks. Oh, that was not Charbonnet, that was Helani. George Helani with his first touchdown of the day. Of course, it's pretty hard to get 2 touchdowns usually if you're a skill position player. But hey, Seattle already up 20-0. And we're still in the first quarter. Brad Hawk saying, go Hawks. Yeah, you're probably really happy right now, Brad. They are looking really good. The Cardinals, unfortunately for the Cardinal fans, are not. And for NFL fans really who want close games, such as this guy. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up, it is good. And Seattle extends their lead 21-0 with 1:23 left to go in the first quarter. It is all Seattle in this one, folks. Don't click away, though. Hey, you never know. You never know. This game could be pretty good. Cardinals win with a double-digit spread. This guy, Trisk, what the heck? What is that? What are you doing? Why are you saying that? Unbelievable, Trisk. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is a growing channel, folks. Of course, if you like the NFL, college football, this is a great channel for you because this is what I do. I call games. And, again, as you can see, this is not a Steelers game. I know that's definitely something you're thinking about. It's like, don't really want to subscribe to a Steelers channel. Not really my thing. And I get it. You probably go to my page. You're just seeing. Well, hold on. Where's my mouse? Am I blind? Okay, there we go. You probably see all that. Like, well, I get it. I get why you'd probably feel that way. But again, just scroll down. You'll see that, yeah, no, I do Steelers games. I do every single Steelers game for sure. But I do a lot more. So again, it's not just a Steelers channel, folks. It's a football channel. It's a baseball channel as well. So yeah, again, don't think it's just a Steelers channel. It's a channel for everybody. It's a sports channel for the sports fan. Real sports fans, really. But we accept casuals. I'm a nice guy like that. So yeah, make sure again to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Yikes, Redbirds. Yeah, it's not looking good. The game didn't just start. No, it started about 40 minutes ago. This was a 3:05 game, or 4:05, or 2:05 if you're in Pacific time zone. Go Hawks. There's now the Cardinals. They're not this guy. Yeah, Denny's saying he's cursed. Yeah. Well, for the sake of a good game, yeah, I hope the Cardinals do put up some points because I don't know. I do enjoy watching Seattle play. I'm not sucking up to Seattle fans here. I promise you. But they are actually a very great team. They put up points. They put up points. They are very good. Put in Jeff Driscoll. I don't think that's going to help. I don't think that would help. Real ones remember Jake Plummer with the Cardinals. I was but a toddler. All right, we're back here in Seattle. Seattle leading 21-0. They are looking very good. They are looking very good indeed. Cardinals, not so much. So we'll see if they're able to get it together. They need us, of course, to get some points, but they also need the defense to make a few stops. And again, Seattle did score one of them on one of their touchdowns on defense. It was a fumble 6. As there is the kickoff. Fielded at the 2. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, 25. And Dortch is brought down at the 29-yard line. Wake Forest legend there. A lot of pushing and shoving. Covered Wake Forest and Virginia last night, and then the question was asked, hey, you in the NFL is notable that played for Wake Forest, Greg Dortch. Greg Dortch. So 1st and 10 for the Cardinals, ball at the 29. Brissett is under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right, tight ends in tight. Sending a man in motion is Brissett. Brissett drops back, steps up, almost slips, fires over the middle. It is caught at the 43. Took a shot on the ground. That is Marvin Harrison Jr. getting involved. Don't know if that's his first catch or not. I don't recall saying his name. I believe it is. Yeah, it's going to be his first catch of the day. Gain of 14 yards. And that's something for the Cardinals. They need to keep it going as it's 1st and 10. Ball at the 43 in the shotgun. 2 receivers right to 1 receiver to the left. Brissett is going to hand it off up the middle. Leaning forward at the 45 and hit hard at the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 4. DeMarcado with the carry. been the change of pace back for Bam Knight. I guess him and Bam Knight have really split the time, I would say. In the games that I've covered, at least, it's been probably about 50-50. I'm more impressed with Knight, but Ricardo's not too shabby. Brisket is a bit aged. Yeah, I mean, Brisket is pretty good. I don't know how aged you're talking, though. 2nd and 6, sending a man in motion. They are not going to get the snap off, as that is the end of the first quarter. Seattle leading 21-0. Of course, I know you're talking about Brissett, by the way. Yeah, Seattle leading 21-0 over the Cardinals. I promise you, the game is much better than the score indicates. Phone is dying. I'll check in later. All right, I will catch you later. Thank you again for tuning in, Trisk. As always, safe journeys on your destination to Central Texas. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe, folks. Would be nice to get some more likes. Not trying to be needy all of a sudden, but, we're at Terry Bradshaw, Tom Brady likes. Would be nice to see that like thing move up. Definitely helps small channels like mine try to compete against the big channels like Force Chat Sports. Y'all know about Chat Sports. Chat Sports, the company or the dang YouTube channel that asks for money every minute or two. Definitely those guys. And, of course, compete against other streamers, of course. Again, it's a small channel, but it's a growing channel. Started doing this in March. Started doing this with baseball. Of course, football is my number one. I love football. I was born to be a football fan. I am a Steelers fan. But, yeah, if you do like football, this is the channel for you. So make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Avery has concerned faces going across the screen. Hello there, checking into your stream to see how you're doing, and the Seahawks might be legit. They are, Kevin. Kevin, you are from the Jaguar Gator streams, correct? Am I tripping, or am I tripping? I appreciate you. Regardless if you are there or not, I just bumped the mic. If you are there from there or not, I appreciate you. The Seahawks look legit. I agree. Cardinals, I think they're solid. Again, every single game they've been a part of has been a one-score game. So they are always in it. And that's why I do encourage people to realize that, hey, this game's not over. If the Cardinals are the Cardinals of the past few weeks, past 8 weeks, then definitely not over. And I do believe this game is much better than the score indicates. Could be biased. Could be me trying to convince you to stay, and I totally would get why you would think that. I'm not a con man, though, Yeah, if you're correct. Nice. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, no, we're hanging in here. Hanging in here. Yeah, and the Seahawks look good. 21-0, 12th man. Yep. No, it's going to be pretty tough for the Cardinals, but so far a decent-looking drive. Good start to the drive. Decent-looking drive. But, yeah, appreciate you, Kevin, for checking in. I imagine JG9 is going to be doing the game tonight as well. I don't know if he probably did a game earlier. I actually didn't check in. Well, I've been doing this, but I didn't check. So 2nd and 6 here for the Cardinals as they look to get their act together and get something going. Looks like we've crept into the top percentage of all of YouTube. That's always good stuff to know whenever you see bots. See you later, bots. 2nd and 6 for the Cardinals. Ball at their own 47. Brissett is in the shotgun. 2 receivers to right, 1 receiver to left. McBride is in the slot. Sending a man in motion. That is Jones. Brissett takes the snap. Play action. Heavy pressure. Steps up. Escaping, but cannot escape, actually, as he's brought down. Sack. Nick Emanwari, I believe, was a first-round pick. Could have been a second, but hey, it's good value. I was looking at him. I remember doing the draft day coverage. I'm like, man, that was a good, solid pickup by Seattle. As it's now 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12. What website is this? This is ESPN, if you're looking at what's over to my right. 3rd and 11, ball at the 41. Brissett in the shotgun. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Heavy pressure. Oh, it's a fumble. Lawrence picks it up, and it's deja vu. This is the second time Lawrence has picked up a fumble and returned it to the house today. And Seattle is now up 27-0. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, my gosh. Well, I don't know if the Cardinals come back from this. That would be pretty tough. That would be pretty cool, actually. The best thing for the channel would be an exciting game like that. Seahawks Steelers fan here. Aloha from Hawaii, where they always televise Southern Cal, so instead of feeding us Alohawks. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I always wonder, like, hey, what does Alaska... I guess Alaska would do Seattle. Huh, that would be interesting. Seattle, Denver. Appreciate you, though. Appreciate you, Brent. Aloha from Texas. Former Pennsylvanian. They are reviewing it. I'm going to say this is a flat-out fumble. I mean, I don't even know why they're reviewing it. I don't know how this isn't a fumble. They are reviewing this, and I don't know how that's a fumble. The guy had... I don't know. That is ridiculous. If this is overturned, I would find that kind of like, hey, someone made a call. Cowboys lost to this Cardinals team. Hey, Cowboys are trash, but the Cardinals aren't that bad. I'm telling you, I genuinely believe the Cardinals are not that bad. Don't look at the score. Don't look at the score. Don't do that. Don't clip it either. You weren't. Yeah, you did. You did, Nick. You did. Oh, man. Yeah, you did. Just put in Driscoll now. You got nothing to lose. I don't know. I don't know. Time for the Cardinals to make their flight home. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's see what the other options today were. I mean, not that I'm changing the game here. When I call a game, I call it from start to finish. But I'm looking at the other options I could have had here. Again, Rams, 49ers. Everyone's covering that game, so I would have no chance. Lions, Commies. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna. I'm still. I believe that this game's gonna be worth it. I really do. The Cards are not this bad. They came out flat after an emotional primetime win. Yeah. No, I agree. Cowboys really trash. Well, I do hate the Cowboys, so maybe that was a little harsh of me. But yes, I don't like the Cowboys. Yeah. I don't know. The Cowboys aren't trash, but they're not good. I don't think of the Cowboys as a good team. I don't think of them as a average team. They're maybe about average. Sorry, Avery. Well, I'll put down $5 for a 5K return. Jefferson 50, Andrews 25, more 25, Zacchaeus 25. Took it. This guy. Jaguars. Oh, jeez, yeah, the Jaguars. Well, yeah, Jaguars fourth quarter, definitely, I would say trash, yeah. Again, if you're just tuning in, we are in a review. I believe it's going to be a fumble 6. They just, looks like they upheld it on the screen to my right, your left. So, yep, it's going to be 27-0 whenever we do return. You're done? No, you're good, Jersey. I appreciate you, Jersey. I appreciate you, Jersey. Appreciate you guys all again for tuning on in. Again, I know there's a lot of competition calling this game. Obviously, there's the Money Grabbers, Chat Sports, and then, of course, there's other streamers like me. So I do appreciate you guys letting me call the game for you. Definitely do appreciate it. We're pending the extra point. This is Myers on from the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is good, and it's 28-0 as we're just now really starting the second quarter. Oh, jeez. Seahawks destroying the Cardinals. Yep, no, we definitely we may have caught that, Regina, for sure. Yeah, rip to anyone who thought the Cardinals were winning. That's crazy. Who would have thought Seattle is juggernaut? I don't use that word ever. No, Seattle's good. Seattle's really good. I was going to take Cardinals. Glad I didn't. Yeah. Can Trevor Lawrence be fixed? That's a good question. Jersey, being a Jaguars fan, what do you think? What do you think? Speaking of taking the Cardinals, what kind of fool would pick the Cardinals to win, huh? What kind of a fool would do that? Not a good week for me. We are taking L's left and right. We're 2-7 this week. Oh my gosh. That's not good, folks. I'm still better than 81% of you guys. I don't want to hear it. But I'm just saying, it's a rough week. I just need Trey McBride for a touchdown. Well, I'm sure they'll be throwing it a lot. All right, at 28-0, we're returning to coverage. Seattle going to kick things off to Arizona to resume this one. But, man, this is not good. If you are a fan of close games, Seattle looking like the far superior team. As there is the kickoff. Fielded at the 5. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20. And Bam Knight got bammed at the 23. He took a big hit. And that's where the Cardinals will start off this drive. Bills were garbage. Yeah, they did not look good. I almost picked the Dolphins too, man. I know it sounds like I'd be saying that. No, I'm legit. I was feeling a lot of upsets today. I was wrong on my picks, on my upset picks, really. A lot of upsets. I was wrong about which ones. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Ball at the 24. Brissett is in the shotgun, sending Dortch in motion. Brissett, play action, drops back, looking, checks it down to Dortch. He's at the 25, cuts inside at the 30. Ooh, he's kind of sandwiched at the 29-yard line. And there's a whistle down, or whistle being blown. There's a flag. Okay, that's what it was. He goes to the right coach and system. Yeah, I mean, are you talking about Lawrence? Yeah, I mean, I still think he can be fixed, but running out of time, holding on defense. That's going to be a 5-yard automatic first down for the Cardinals. Seahawks just a better overall team. Oh, yeah, no, for sure. Seahawks are really good. At least the Jets won, I guess. And the Saints surprised me. Yeah, no, they definitely looked... I don't know if they look good. Panthers just look bad today. I would have made 150 if the Jags didn't screw up and lose like they did in 20 seconds. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's tough. 1st and 10 here at the 29 for Arizona. They look to get something going here. Brissett is in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Now they're sending Dortch out wide, so it's 3 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Brissett lifts the leg. Drops back, looking to his right. Fires on the middle. It is dropped by Marvin Harrison. Incomplete. I don't know if the throw was a little too fast for him, but I don't know if he was ready. And again, it falls incomplete. You definitely want Marvin Harrison to make that catch, I feel like. No, he just flat out dropped it. That is a straight up drop. He had a good game on Monday against the Cowboys. Definitely going to need him to make those catches today if they have any chance at coming back. At least putting up points, putting up some fight. 2nd and 10 at the 29. Brissett in the shotgun, drops back, looking over the middle. Moving to his right is Brissett. He's going to take off. He's at the 30, the 35, and runs out of bounds around the 38. Gain of around 9. Where are they going to mark it? Yep, 38, so gain of 9. You bet Hawks at 61-1. Let me see what's going on here. To win the Super Bowl, 33-1 to win the NFC. Jeez, that's a lot there, Brad. Going to the Jets for their... Yeah, no, the Browns are useless. You betting just underdogs or you got a system? No, I just kind of go with feeling. I don't bet, but that was just a pigskin pick 'em. Unless you're talking about other people, then yeah, then I will answer. 3rd and 1. Brissett is under center, sending a man in motion. He hands it off to Dortch. Dortch is smacked in the backfield. That's a loss of 3. Oh, they tried the end around. It didn't work. Let's see here. Can they move the Rams game for next Sunday to Sunday Night Football? I think the Seahawks are a real threat to the Rams. Seahawks scores 28, Cardinals. No, I know. Yeah, I know. Are you talking about Sunday Night Football, NFC West media? Do they play next week, I guess? I'm not too sure. What's up, Doc? You ready for Sunday Night Football? Yeah, no, I'm ready for it, man. As the Cardinals punted away. Finish that comment in a sec. Fair catch signal made at the 24. That's where Seattle will take over. Again, they lead 28-0, 12-17 left to go in the second quarter. They're heading to commercial break. I, of course, am staying right here. Going to be a good one. Hopefully, Rodgers going to. Oh yeah, I'm hopeful. I think it's going to be a good game. I'm not going to guarantee victory or anything like that. No, it should be a good game. Let's see here. Hope my Hawks go to another Super Bowl. Hey, they look good this year. You got the over 45 points. Well, you're looking really good right now. Let's see. I think they have a chance for the Super Bowl. Yeah, no, they are pretty good, Duke. Yeah, I agree. Again, Seattle looks good. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do. I try to call the game the best that I can as far as like that traditional radio-style broadcast. You may have noticed that already. Of course, the chat is definitely a big part, so feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I can. Of course, again, I'll prioritize the game. I'll get to the chat when I can in the order that I see it. And I'll try to scroll up if I can to find, if a lot of chat has moved on. But anyway, it is what it is. But yeah, no, if you are a football fan, definitely subscribe to the channel. It is free to do so. I know subscribe might be a very scary word. You definitely don't want to pay for something. But no, I assure you, it is free. You subscribe. There's no bill sent to you, I promise. I'm not sending a bill. YouTube's not sending a bill. YouTube was like, no, you got to charge them. I'm like, no, not going to do it because I'm just that type of guy. I'm just a great guy. So yeah, make sure again to subscribe. This is a growing channel, folks. And again, this is my third game of the day as well. So keep that in mind. Again, I do bounce around the NFL. It's not just Steelers. I'm not just doing this because the Steelers play primetime. No. Again, I cover 3 games pretty much every Sunday. And of course, throughout the week, I do other stuff as well. Stand on your win for the Steelers. I mean, I will. I guess. I'm not guaranteeing victory, though. Like, I acknowledge it's a tough game. I'm not saying we're going to win. I could say, I could say, oh, yeah, we're going to win, but I don't mentally believe that. I think it's going to be a close game. If we lose, I won't be surprised. If we win, I won't be surprised. I guess that's kind of my mindset of tonight's game. So, all right, we're back here in Seattle again. Seattle leading 28-0. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. 28-0 Seattle with the ball at their own 24. I try. Appreciate you, man. 1st and 10 at the 24. Darnold under center. 2 receivers right. Tight ends in tight to the left as Darnold hands it off up the middle. This is Walker at the 25. Still moving his feet. Brought down at the 28. That's a gain of about 4. That's all the Bills score. Anything can happen. Dolphins are actually pretty good at home when they play the Bills and the Patriots. So I was close to picking that too. I know it's obviously like, oh, I'm sure you were. I legit was. Just missed it. I was a coward. 2nd and 5, ball at the 29. Darnold under center as he hands it off up the middle. This is Walker, and the Cardinals defense is all over him after he gets a yard. Brought down at the 30. Have to imagine the Seahawks will probably still keep the pedal to the metal. There's no reason to not. It's been working. You got the Steelers taking it? I hope you're right. How you doing? How's it going, Laney? I'm doing all right. How's it going with you? How's it going with you? As it's 3rd and 4. They need to get to the 34 for a brand new set of downs. 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Darnold drops back, looking to his left. Now over the middle. He is going to move to his right. Fires. It's caught by Kupp. He's at the 45, the 50, 45, 40, breaking a tackle. Oh, skipping over a guy at the 30. He's at the 20, the 10, the 5, brought down at the 3. Cooper Kupp. Looking like prime Los Angeles Rams. Cooper Kupp there as it's 1st and goal at the 3. Oh, my goodness. He was wide open on the sideline. There's no one on him. I mean, he was wide open. Broke a tackle, broke another tackle, made a guy miss. Unbelievable. 28-3. 28-3. 28-3. 28-3. I mean, I know you're talking about Falcons, Patriots. What is that? I'm trying to think like the relevance here. First and goal at the 3. Darnold hands it off. This is Walker. He's still moving his feet as he's brought down at the line of scrimmage. One thing I can say is guarantee is the over on Herbert's rushing yards. Probably. Avery's saying game over, possibly. I bet on Dodgers to win the World Series at 5-1. Oh, nice. I mean, I'm not a fan of the Dodgers, but nice. Definitely happy for you guys and your bets. Me, it's not a big deal to me, but definitely happy for you guys. Second and goal at the 3 in the pistol is Darnold. Receiver to left, receiver to right, sending a man in motion. Darnold looking to his right, fires. It is incomplete. Jackson Smith-Njigba asking for the flag, and now there is a flag. Didn't look like there was a flag thrown, but then after he pled his case, pass interference on the defense. It's going to be placed at the 1. It's going to be a first down. That was a sad day. Yeah, no, I was a traitor to my country, man. I'll be honest. I was pulling for Toronto. I was definitely not pulling for the Dodgers. Looks like 3 blowouts. Really, are the other games bad? Oh, man. Well, hey, I'm glad I chose this one, though. The Seahawks look good. Again, I still think the Cardinals are fine. I mean, don't look at the score when I say that. As Darnold is under center. Fullback in the backfield. Charbonnet going to vulture a touchdown potentially away from Walker. As he hands it off to Charbonnet up the middle, leaning forward, and is brought down at the line of scrimmage. And it's going to be second and goal at the 1. It's also a good series. Oh, yeah, no, it was a good series. You have the over. Again, you'll probably hit. You have Ohio State last year. Oh, wow. Nice. Looks like there's an injured Seahawk. I couldn't tell you. Oh, it was Jalen Sundell, the center from North Dakota State. So the starting center might be knocked out of the game. Looks like we have a injury timeout. Let's see. Everyone hates the Dodgers, Yankees. If you watch baseball in America, your only fan is Judge or Ohtani. If you watch baseball in America, your only fan is Judge or Ohtani. Why do you even watch? I'm a Pirates fan. I mean, that's just. I just don't like him. I just don't like the Dodgers. I like Shohei Ohtani. I like Aaron Judge. I don't hate the players. I just hate the teams. I hate that they keep winning. But I hated the Patriots. That's how. I hated the Patriots. I hate the Chiefs now. I just don't like it because it's not my team. I'll be honest with you. I don't like it. Appreciate you, Avery. That is awesome. Avery, you are a legend. Let me go ahead and write that down. Try to add that later. So I'll be sure to add you to the... I don't really show this as much as I should, but I do appreciate you guys. Really do. I try to keep track with it. I can keep track with it now because I'm a small channel. So definitely going to appreciate these moments when I can interact with every single one of you guys. That was something I guess the OGs and I talked about many months ago when it was just like, about 5 people a stream. That was a sad moment, like realization that, hey, one day you guys will fade in the background, but I made the mod, so I will be able to pick them out. So again, shout out Nick, Draven, you guys are legends. This year national championship, not bad. Yeah, no, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough one. Pirates gonna stink this year. I know. I mean, I know they are. They probably are. But I'm a clown that pulls for them. I was raised to be a Pirates fan, so I'm going to be a Pirates fan. We're the Cleveland Browns of baseball. So I know what a Browns fan feels like for baseball, but at the same time, baseball's not my number one, so it's not really a big deal to me. But I'm still kind of upset they stink. I'm saying in general, like for everyone in America, a lot of people are only like, yeah, they're only fans of Judge or Ohtani, but there's literally 100 other players. Oh, yeah, no, I got you. That's just, yeah. I mean, everyone kind of gravitates. But again, that's a baseball problem. You know, I can spend more time with that on like a baseball stream or whatnot. But yeah, that's you blame it on an MLB, you blame it on ESPN, because that's all they would show is they would promote just those two teams and the Red Sox and the Cubs. Second and goal, the tush push, and there's a flag. And that's going to be backing them up 5 yards. Brad, you hate the Dodgers. Braves fan, I gotcha. Crossley said it took him 6 years, then all of a sudden he got big. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping to speed that up. Hopefully it's within 2 years. Hopefully that's in 2 years. That's what I don't think it'll be that big. Maybe later down the road. 900,000 subs. I mean, that is insane to think about. I would have to do a lot more than just sports. But that's later down the road. We'll worry about that. For now, this is the base. I'll expand the base when I have a decent base. Second and goal at the 6. Darnold is under center, sending a man in motion. Darnold hands it off up the middle. This is Charbonnet hopping over a guy at the 5, extending. Did he get in? Touchdown, Seattle Seahawks. His second rushing touchdown. No, it's his first rushing touchdown. Second rushing touchdown by Seattle. Is that what it is? Yeah, anyway, it's 34-0. As this is looking pretty one-sided. Otani loves Canada. I guess. I don't know. Dalton Varsho, he's pretty good. Otani's a class act. Love watching him play. Yeah, no, I love Otani. Otani's he seems like a great guy, and he's a great player. The snap, the hold, the kick. The kick is up. The kick is just snuck it in there. It's good. 35-0 Seahawks. Leading over the Cardinals. Oh my gosh. 8:33 left to go in the second quarter. Corbin Carroll. Yeah, no, for the Diamondbacks. Yeah, he's pretty good. It's pretty good. Nick, he's an OG of the channel. He likes the Cardinals. He's listening in, and he's a big Diamondback fan. Yeah, I covered a lot of Diamondbacks as well. Because of him, really. It kind of stopped at the end of the year because they were kind of falling out of the race. But yeah, a lot of players for sure. But yeah, again, MLB, they don't really push other teams. They just push certain teams. And that is a problem. They could be so much bigger. To me, they should be dominating, honestly, especially in the summer. I mean, they should have TV deals every single day on the local channel on Fox, CBS, NBC, whatever. Hey, you're showing a game and you're bouncing around the country every single day. You're showing a game here in Pittsburgh. Tomorrow you're showing a game in Cincinnati. Tomorrow, and then the next day you're showing a game in Detroit. Then you're showing a game in Denver. Then you're showing a game in Seattle. They should bounce around every day. There should be baseball on one game a day on the local television, 7 days a week. They're blowing it. There is the kickoff, and that is going to be booted into the end zone for a touchback. Again, if you're just tuning in, it's 35-0. It is not looking good, folks. You got Seattle defense. Well, you're looking good. Leroy Jenkins, as they're showing here. Stafford throwing the backcourt of the end zone. It's a touchdown. 21-0 Rams, leading over the Niners. I actually had the Broncos defense this week. Well, I mean, I have them for every week pretty much. But yeah, this year will be the robot umpires for risk in gambling, so we'll see how that plays out. Yeah, I don't know how. We'll see how that goes. First and 10 at the 35. Brissett is under center. Sending a man in motion. Brissett fakes the handoff, checks it down. It is thrown out of bounds. Pass intended for McBride. The pressure was all over him, and he just had to get rid of it. Second and 10 coming up for the Cardinals. This game has been going on over an hour, and we are still not even halfway through the second quarter. Hawks going to be at 49 now before the 2. No, they're not. Well, actually, I don't know. We'll see on this drive. Second and 10, ball at the 35. Brissett's going to hand it off. This is Knight bouncing it outside at the 40. Cuts inside, and he gets the first down. Good run there by Bam Knight. It's a gain of 10 and a first down for the Cardinals. Cardinals playing hurry-up offense here as Brissett is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Brissett drops back, looking, fires over the middle. It is caught at the 35, pushed out of bounds immediately, but he will have the first down. Trey McBride with the big catch. Pushed him out at the 34, and that's a first down, Cardinals. $29 points already on the defense. Yeah, that is pretty amazing. They're gonna have a good game because they already have 2 touchdowns. First and 10, Brissett fires. It is caught at the 25. He's at the 20. Oh, Wilson was crunched inside the 20. I can't believe he just got up right after that. Oh, my gosh. But that is a brand new set of downs for the Cardinals. They're inside the red zone. I guess Seattle playing more of a prevent defense. They're finding the open holes in the medium yard. Yeah, I guess medium throws. First and 10, Brissett is in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver to left. Brissett, play action, looking, moving to his right, and he's going to slide down. That's a loss of 2. I think that was really a good play by Brissett, to be honest with you. There were people down the field that would have been called, so Brissett doing a decent job, I guess. Second and 13 for the Cardinals. If you're just tuning in, yeah, it's as bad as it looks. But the Cardinals kind of moving here on the drive. Ball at the 22 in the shotgun is Brissett. Brissett drops back, steps up, moving to his right, fading back, throws. It is almost intercepted. Pass intended for Knight. Emenwari on the coverage. And it's now 3rd and 13. Third and 13. I know it would be crazy, but, you know, if they don't get anything here, I'm kicking the field goal just to get some points. You got to get points. Just put up something on the scoreboard. 3rd and 13 in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right, and we have a timeout, Seattle. So the Seahawks going to take their... Is that their second timeout? Yeah, there is. What a smackdown. Yeah, it is bad. Joseph, appreciate you for tuning on in. Appreciate you. Yeah, no, it's a pretty one-sided affair if I had to say so myself. 35-0. Checking out the other scores real quick across the nation. I'll refresh this. 21-0 Rams leading over the Niners, and the Lions leading 20-3 over the Commies. So, yeah, the afternoon window has blessed us with some close games. So 3rd and 13, ball at the 22. Brissett is in the shotgun. The 12th man is getting loud. They need to get to the 9 for a brand new set of downs. Brissett drops back. Steps up, is going to check it down to McBride. He's at the 15, the 10. Pushed out of bounds at the 4. McBride makes it 1st and goal at the 4. Coming up for the Cardinals as they look to get on the board. Oh, and they needed that. Pretty much a simple crossing route to McBride. McBride just... Who was on the coverage? Was that Emenwari? Yeah. Oh, yeah, he slipped. Emenwari slipped as soon as he snapped it. Insult to injury for the Raiders. Should have done everything they could to grab Darnold. Yeah. Yeah, it's looking not so great for Gino. 1st and goal at the 4 in the shotgun is Brissett sending a man in motion. Brissett moving to his right. Pump fakes. He is going to take off and run and hit out of bounds. After maybe a yard. I don't know where they're going to mark it. Yeah, they're going to give him a yard. I'm waiting to see some Kenny Pickett there, man. Give me some Kenny Pickett action in, I was going to say Oakland, Las Vegas, I guess. I want to see Kenny Pickett play a few games. I want to know the kind of series of events, whether it was Brady or Carroll that called for Gino, or if it was a money thing. Regardless, terrible. Yeah. Yeah, it is not working out. Probably Carroll, if I had to guess. In the shotgun is Brissett. Brissett drops back, looking to his right. Looking over the middle, fires. It is incomplete. Looking for Jones over the middle. Jones looking for a flag, but nothing granted. Kobe Bryant on the coverage. McBride is a stud. Yeah, he's pretty good. Now Jones is down. Jones is now holding his calf. Say Jones in his 9th season. He's been around for a while. He's 30 years old. Now he's grimacing in serious pain. I wonder what happened. He was looking for a flag just about a minute ago, and then all of a sudden now he's down on the ground in serious pain, it looks like. So what in the world happened here? I don't know how that's not a penalty. Looking at it, yeah, I can see why he was asking for a flag. Hoping the Steelers win tonight. They deserve a playoff run this year, and with Lamar back for Baltimore, they need all the ones they can get. Oh, yeah, no, I totally get it. I think the Ravens may very well win the division, to be honest with you. I think that is possible, very possible. Game in Vegas was fun, though. Bummed it was a losing effort, but I feel the Dodgers win sort of overshadowed the whole thing. Yeah. Congratulations. Jacksonville lost. Yes, they did. And I was saying during the broadcast, like, yeah, that looks like it's the only for sure game that is decided. I remember that during the Giants-Bears game. I'm like, yeah, Jacksonville's the only one that's like for sure. A for sure thing. That's hilarious. It was pretty bad. Yeah, the Bills lost. Yep. Bills play like everything's going to be fine. Like, dude, not good. Yeah, no, I don't know why the Bills. I mean, again, you know, history says the Dolphins do well against the Bills there, but still, they should have won that game. All right, so we do have an injury timeout if you're wondering what's going on. I'm not just yapping while the game's going on. That'd be hilarious. You want to find out, go to another channel, find out what they're talking about, because they ain't talking about the game. I assure you that. All right, Rams 21, Niners 0, Lions 22, the Commies 3. Final scores from earlier: Colts over the Falcons 31-25. I covered that one. Bears over the Giants 24-20. I covered that one earlier as well. Dolphins 30, Bills 13, Ravens 27, Vikings 19, Jets 27, Browns 20. Patriots 28, Buccaneers 23, Saints 17, Panthers 7, Texans 36, Jaguars 29. And again, the afternoon window has blessed us with some pretty close games. Pretty close games. A one-sided afternoon window. I don't know. I'm thinking it looks pretty good to me. I think it's all close, competitive games, Joseph. I don't know what type of nonsense you're talking about. Let's see here. I'll have to check back with him later. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. All I'm going to say is this, folks. If everyone here subbed right now, I would be over 2,000 subs. So definitely consider doing that. Definitely consider being that good Samaritan. If you haven't done a good deed of the day, hey, there you go. Support your local small-time creator. By local, I mean, in the United States. And if you're not in the United States, local as in planet Earth. So there you go. Take note, Jags visited out against the Raiders last week. 2 in a row. Did they? I forgot about that. Interesting. Jags beat the Raiders. Oh, okay. I thought they did beat the Raiders. It is what it is. 3rd and goal at the 3. Brissett in the shotgun. Brissett drops back, looking to his right. Fires over the middle. Is caught. And I think he was brought down at the inch line. Oh, man. DeMarcado with the catch took a crunch there at the end. And it's going to be 4th and inches now. I mean, I was going to say you just take the points. But, I mean, you're at the inch line. Now you got to do it. Jags won because the Raiders won for 2. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. 4th and goal. They're going for it. They are at the inch line. Brissett is under center. Knight is in the backfield. Brissett takes the snap, hands it off to Knight, tripping forward. He's denied. And Seattle's defense stands tall, denying him at the 1. And that has got to be so deflating. And Seattle will take over deep in their own territory, but they just denied the Cardinals. I feel like it's more of a Raiders loss than a Jags win. Yeah. No points for the Cardinals. Yep. Nothing. Local is in the Milky Way. Yeah, no, we're all in this together. We're all in this together. That was rough for the Cardinals. And the Seahawks, again, will take over at their own 1. Why was weird, because that game was always within grasp, regardless of having the ball for less than 30 minutes. Yeah, that is tough. 1st and 10, ball at the 1. Hands it off up the middle. This is Charbonnet as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10 coming up for Seattle. Again, just if you're tuning in, 35-0 is your score. This is not a Madden game. This is not a Madden game. This is an actual NFL game. This is not FBS versus FCS. This is NFC West football, folks. The Cardinals. And again, that's a very good point. I can't recall the person that made that point earlier, but they came off an emotional win. Oh, Darnold fumbles the ball. And Arizona is pointing like they have it. We'll have to see what the Zebras say. Was not a clean snap. It's Cardinal ball. And the Cardinals will have a chance to get on the board here before halftime after all. Oh, man. That was going to be pretty bad if it was 35-0. Should have used the tush push. Yeah. Not getting to keep a lot today. What the heck happened to Buffalo? Divisional AFC East football, man. Point being, why are the Jags whistling out in the 4th? Oh, yeah. I just coaching, just playing conservative, probably. The Venetians are a piece of the Browns. I guess. I don't know what Planet Venus would have anything to do with the Browns, but I guess so. Second planet from the sun, they're ticked. Pretty upset at the Jets today. 1st and goal at the 3 as Brissett is under center. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Tight end in tight to the right. Sending a man in motion. Moving to his right. Brissett underhanded touchdown to McBride. Oh, that came out of nowhere. Touchdown Cardinals. There's a flag. Oh, man, this could go against Arizona. And I think it's probably going to. An eligible player downfield. Oh, my gosh. Well, that wipes away 6 off the board. That is brutal. Wonder why any book had a spread like Cardinals were going to cover this. Well, again, I picked the Cardinals to win, so I was thinking upset on this one. Definitely not. Definitely not. I am definitely upset after this one, looking at my pick'em scores. 1st and goal at the 8. In the shotgun, Brissett sending a man in motion. That is Wilson. Brissett drops back, looking to his right, fires. It is caught at the 4. And the Seahawks flock to the ball. Bringing him down, nothing doing there. Well, I mean, of course, a gain of 4, but nothing doing after the catch. NFL says we want a closer game. Would be nice. Divisional game is why the Cardinals had a shot. Yeah, they did. I mean, yeah, they did. When it was 0-0, they had a shot. 2nd and goal. It's going to be tossed to Dortch. Dortch is in. Touchdown. Arizona Cardinals. Hold it. There is no flag. Greg Dortch with the 4-yard rushing touchdown as the Cardinals cut it to 29. They cut it to 29, folks. Darnold is entering MVP level, but he continues to turn the ball over. Yeah, no, I think Darnold's had a great year, but yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. It was just one fumble. I'd have to look at like his turnovers. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is good. 35-7. It's now a 28-point game, which is it's better than the 35-point game for sure. Let's see what is happening across the NFL here. Let's see, the Rams leading 21-0 over the Niners. Lions leading 22-10 over the Commies. So, again, I guess Lions-Commies closest game. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? That would be the closest one. So we're just waiting for them to kick things off at this point. Not going to commercial. This game is running a little bit longer than expected. Of course, that's a bummer for me. Again, I'm covering another game tonight. Was hoping I can relax a little bit before. I should get about an hour, but if I don't, it is what it is. You can afford to turn the ball over with his 2000 Ravens defense sporting him. Yeah, that's fair. Well, he's just got to beat Trent Dilfer. But yeah, Darnold today, 8 for 9, 162 and a touchdown. I would say that's pretty good. I would say that is pretty good. Thing is, if you have Darnold in fantasy, they might not throw it much anymore, so he might be stuck there for a while. Fielded at the 2. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20. Cuts it outside at the 25. And, oh, he fumbles the ball. Picked up by Seattle. Oh, Arizona had an opportunity. They weren't looking, though. Seattle was. Unbelievable. It went right by 2 Cardinals. That's amazing. Starting free safety, D-tackle. My linebacker out today. Jeez. Everything is backwards. Yep. 1st and 10 here at the 37. Darnold is under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. And Darnold tosses. This is Rashid Shaheed in the backfield. It's at the 40, the 45, and brought down at the 47. That's a gain of 10. They may take this down a 2-minute warning. Not too sure if they will. Almost had a heart attack on the return. Yeah, that would have been interesting. Would have made it interesting for sure. And that will, I believe, take us to the 2-minute warning. They're not really pushing the issue. All right, that is the 2-minute warning. 35-7 Seattle all over Arizona. Seattle with the ball at their own 47 whenever we do return. Kind of funny, Seahawks starting to get fumble fingers. Nah, man. It's not funny at all. Not funny at all. I know what you're thinking. You would come on. In a sport with legalized gambling, in a sport that identifies itself as entertainment, you think it's rigged. You're saying that Seattle is going to try to make this a close game. Is that what you're insinuating? I can't believe you. I can't believe you. Don't worry. It's insanity to believe that. I can't believe you. Cardinals have starting quarterbacks out and starting Mike. Oh, well, regardless, that's who they have. It's looking good regardless. Again, I've seen him. Darnold's look good. Regardless of who's out there or not, I think he would have done very well regardless. I believe that. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. That's what I do. This is my 3rd game of the day. And, of course, I'll be doing Steelers and Chargers later tonight for the 4th and final game of the day. Then I get to relax. And then that is it. Where are you watching this on? I am watching this on CBS. If you have CBS, there you go. Russell Wilson MVP for the Giants, 100%. 100%. All right, in the other games, again, it's 21-0 there. The Rams over the Niners. The Niners are 1st and goal at the 7, so the Niners should get on the board. And the Lions 22, the Commies 10. Watch this game be the closest of them all. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, folks. Oh, yeah, and as always, feel free to chat down below, talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. So definitely don't be a stranger unless you want to be. That's okay. I totally understand that as well. I'm a stranger in other chats that I'm in. I'm just lurking around. Again, we're all football fans, so that is definitely why it's encouraged to chat football, especially during commercials or halftime, especially. Halftime, I'm literally lost, don't know what to do. As it's 1st and 10, ball at their own 47. Darnold is under center. As he hands it off, this is Walker. He's at the 50, the 45, the 40, 35, 30, pushed out of bounds. Around the 28-yard line. That's a gain of 26 yards. And another Seattle first down. When you play a certain team in the NFL is everything. Oh, yeah, no, that's fair, yeah. Kansas City, but yeah. Yeah, it's not looking good, Avery. Hopefully the Niners can put up a close game. Well, they were driving there. Most first half points this season. Seattle's taken 3 of the 4 top spots, so they can put up points. Looking to put up some more. Here's Darnold, hands it off to Charbonnet. Charbonnet with a stiff arm, but the Cardinals flock to the ball with the loss of 2 on the play. Clock has stopped. I wonder if Arizona going to call a timeout. Interesting. Sort of be rooting for the Niners as Hawks fans. Well, yeah. I imagine it. I mean, I don't really. Yeah, I mean, it's weird for me when I'm rooting for. If I ever find myself rooting for the Ravens or the Bengals or the Browns, I mean, it's usually because one team is worse than the other and need them to knock them down. That is usually the case there. So yeah, that was a timeout, Arizona. I guess they're looking to get the ball back. So, 2nd and 11 for the Seahawks. Darnold is under center as he hands it off. Oh, and Walker is blown up in the backfield. Calais Campbell, the old man, making his presence known. And that is a loss of 4. Arizona will take another timeout. Jeez. Oh, the guard just missed his block. This game proves a Hawk OL has gotten a lot better. Yeah, before that play for sure. Cardinals have a good D-line. Yeah, they showed it there for sure. Can the Arizona Freebirds or Fredbirds come back? I don't even know what that is. Fredbirds, never even heard of that. Hawks really need the Rams to lose. Yeah. Still plenty of time left, but it's looking like, well, I mean, again, the Niners are driving, so you never know. But 3rd and 14 at the 34. Darnold in the shotgun, drops back looking, fires. It is caught at the 29, runs out of bounds. That is Arroyo with the catch. Of course, he's knocked out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. Sam Darnold, great regular season quarterback when the playoffs start. That's a whole different story. Yeah, and I think that's kind of why I was very skeptical of the Seahawks this year. I thought it was just a kind of an anomaly. But Darnold has looked legit. He has looked legit. This is Jason Myers. It's a 46-yard attempt from the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is right down the middle. 38-7, Jason Myers drains it. 1:37 left to go in the second quarter. It's a close one. Definitely a close one. Arizona can come back. All they need is one injury on the Hawks. They need probably 46 other injuries or however many people you suit up. But I will be here through the whole thing, so yeah. I'm just that guy. Cardinals looking, I guess, get something going before halftime concludes. Again, they took time out, so I assume they are hungry for the ball back. Brissett 8 for 12, 104. Darnold 9 for 10, a touchdown, and 167. through the air. Of course, yeah. Again, Brissett also has 16 rushing yards. DrDelay, which team would you prefer to play against if the Steelers go to the playoffs? So I'm assuming we're going as the 4 seed. So who would be best to play on the road? Field at the 3. Give me a sec. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, and Knight goes down at the 25. And that will be where the Cardinals start the drive with 1:32 left to go. Wild card teams. I mean, let me look. Wild card teams right now. I mean, Chargers. Herbert hasn't exactly great in the playoffs himself. If the Broncos are a wild card team, wouldn't mind playing them. Jaguars, no offense. No, actually, I take that back. I don't play the Jaguars. Jaguars own the Steelers in the playoffs. And then the Patriots, if we play them. But Patriots look good, but yeah, pretty much no one with established quarterback. 1st and 10, drops back. Brissett fires. It is caught at the 30, and he walks out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Stops the clock at 1:26. Let's see. If we keep this kind of football up, we could have a Super Bowl run this year. Yeah, no, again, Seattle looks legit. We'll see, though. Here we picking Monday nights. Pretty neutral party there, but, I do have a lot of Packers fans on the channel. Not a lot of Eagles fans. 1st and 10 at the 36. Brissett is in the shotgun. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Brissett drops back. Steps up, moving, fires. It is knocked away. What a play. Tariq Woolen with the coverage there, knocking it away from Marvin Harrison, 2nd and 10. Cardinals massively underrated. Setting aside Mahomes, he can be number 2, but the Hawks need to get an over O-line. I don't know about number 2, but yeah, I mean, again, he's pretty good. Yeah, he's pretty good this year, but again, I still look at it's a rich tapestry. You got to look at past years. So I would still say Allen is number 2 for sure. 2nd and 10, ball at the 36%, drops back, fires. It's dropped over the middle, incomplete. Pass intended for Wilson Emenwari on the coverage. Again, I'm not going to tell you guys to pick the Packers, but I will tell you a stat very soon. Some of you guys know if you're longtime viewers of the channel. The Patriots, again, he's looking really good. But again, experience in the playoffs is very important. Very important indeed. Tampa Bay is real good too. Yeah, no, they are. 3rd and 10 at the 36. Brissett in the shotgun, sending Dortch in motion. Brissett drops back. Heavy pressure, moving to his right, steps up in the pocket, throws. It's caught at the 40, it's at the 45, the 50, 45, 40, 35, runs out of bounds at the 30. What a catch and run. Good stuff by Brissett moving in the pocket. So, anyway, as far as the Packers, I've covered them 5 times on the channel so far this year. They have won all 5 times. Whenever I don't cover them, they have yet to win. I'm covering tomorrow's game. So, I'm not saying I'm the reason the Packers win, but I'm also saying that I'm the reason the Packers win. 1st and 10 at the 30. In the shotgun, 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Brissett drops back, steps up, fires. It is caught. Oh, that's a great catch. Oh, they're going to say he didn't get his other foot in. Incomplete. That would have been an amazing catch. You bet $800 on the Cardinals. Yeah. That's a tough one. Personally think Sam Darnold is better than Mahomes, but not better than Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson. Maybe this year, but I would still take Mahomes, though. I mean, that's, yeah. Again, I mean, the past is the past, but it also can tell you about the future. As Brissett, heavy pressure, and he dumps it off. It's going to be incomplete, and it's going to be 3rd and 10. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Cardinals. Darnold outperform. I mean, maybe statistically, but again, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but it's like, I mean, do you really, like, in a 1-game playoff, who are you going to pick? I mean, Pick the guy that's made it to the AFC Championship multiple times, or you can pick the guy that has struggled in the playoffs. That's where I would go. So now I will hold strong there on Allen and Mahomes and all the AFC quarterbacks, really. 3rd and 10 in the shotgun. Brissett gets the snap off. 5-man rush. Brissett running backwards. Down he goes. Sack. Oh, my goodness. He kept running backwards. Where was he going? I don't know. But that is a huge sack. Mac Jones, healthy. Brock Purdy, Drake May. All quarterbacks better than Darnold's. I don't know about all that. Don't worry. That's a lot there. I think Darnold's pretty good. I think don't worry. Just doesn't like. There's no way. I think you're trolling. Lamar's a choke in the playoffs. Oh, I completely agree with that. But I'm not saying Lamar. I'm saying Mahomes and Allen. So, yeah, that was a huge sack. So, it's going to be 4th and 29. Brissett is on the sideline, so one can assume they're going to try to kick a long field goal. Or no, they're not. They're actually going to punt it because they're at the 45. Unbelievable. That was a huge sack. As here is the punt. Shaheed is at the 6. Fair catch signal made. And that's where Seattle will start their drive with 44 seconds to go. I think we're just kind of dragging this out now. Jeez, All right, remember, be nice to each other as well. You don't want a toxic thing here in the chat, or I will time you guys out. I'll do it. All right, Purdy is mid. He's average, yeah. I would say he's average with good weapons. Lauren Daniel Jones on this guy. He's trolling. Rooting for, again, Lamar better than Darnold? Yes, in the regular season for sure. As Darnold's going to take a knee, but again, Darnold's looked pretty good this year. And they're going to have to take another. I don't know why Seattle would call a timeout if they're not going to do anything with it. All right, let's see here. Rooting for Cardinals. Believe Hawks will be in the playoffs. Cardinals need to find their quarterback. Yes, they do. They do, Houday. Lost AFC multiple times. Oh, I understand, but, again, he's also won games. Same interception, Darnold, once he sees the playoffs. We'll see. Playoffs. What do you think is a better overall team? No, that's a fair point. Fair point. Again, I do think the NFC has the better teams. I said that, I think, in the first stream today with the Falcons-Colts. I said the NFC has the better teams. The AFC has the better quarterbacks, the more established quarterbacks you would trust. But the NFC has the better teams. I completely agree with that. Yes. That is a good point, Leroy. Because I agree with it. That's why it's a good point. But no, you're right. I do think Murray is worse than Brissett. I would say Cardinals fans would agree with you. I'm a USC fan. I've been following Darnold since for a long time. He's a phenom. I'm from Fresno. I know Allen well. Like Russell Wilson, Allen is gone. Holly. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Darnold, I was very high on Darnold when he came out of college. Didn't work out. But he's definitely found a second, or actually a third life, I should say. But no, he's looking good. Let's see. I'm of the, hey, you got to show me that you win playoffs before I pick you to win something, That's where my mentality is at. Darnold's a one much. It would be better to see him on another team, plus he's out with the country. Yeah. No, I know. No, I don't think he actually believes Dart is better than Darnold right now. Dart has a promising start, but again, we got to see more. You got to win as well. Winning is a quarterback thing. I know there's people that don't believe in quarterback win-loss, but I don't know. All the good quarterbacks seem to win. So there you go. Darnold's team last year was good. They were 14-3. Yeah, they were frauds, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Why do the Vikings let Darnold go if he's the second coming? They had McCarthy. I think the GM was like, look, I made the pick of McCarthy. We're just going to go with that. I don't want to get fired or anything like that. I do think that either the Seahawks have the edge. Oh, yeah, no, this year's Seattle team would crush last year's Vikings team. Vikings team, weren't that good. Cardinals are up-and-comers. No, I agree. Though they've kind of been that way, in my opinion, for about 3 or 4 years now. Darnold never got proper coaching until last year. Yeah, I would agree with that. Murray to what team? End of the season, he's gone. Big contract, get rid of. Yeah, no, he's going to go. I think teams now. I mean, proof with the Russell Wilson thing. They're okay with letting you go for. If it does, they don't care if they eat up the cap. Like you're gone. So I would. Yeah, no, I think Murray's gone. I don't know who'd take him either. That's the thing with Murray. I don't know who would take him. That would be interesting. I don't know who would take him. Darnold's only failed once. I think he's failed a little bit more than that. But, I mean, again, he's good now. I think that's what matters. He is definitely looking good now. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. It is halftime. So that's why there's nothing going on if you're just tuning in. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. If everybody here were to subscribe, folks, I'll hit 2,000 subs. That's all I'm going to say. It would be pretty nice. It would be pretty cool to see it go to 2,000 subs. So make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Definitely do appreciate you guys. And, of course, feel free to chat down below, talk about whatever you like. Again, try to keep it cordial, keep it nice. Again, we're all going to have different opinions. I completely understand. I think differently than most people. Like, I know that. And that's okay. Just, again, trying to keep it nice. And you guys, for the most part, have done a good job. So thank you for that. But, yeah, I appreciate you guys for hanging out in this one. Cardinals have been up in the corners, up and comers for their entire existence. Yeah, I know. It's the last few years, really, again, they feel like they're going to turn the corner. They just haven't. Hunter for watching, only 35 likes. Why? Because they don't like me, Xbox. Appreciate you, though, for I'm assuming you liked. So if you put that, appreciate it. Murray is selfish. He is. I would agree with that. Dallas would take Murray. No. No, they're going to roll with Dak. And I don't think Dak's good. I just think that's what they're going to do. Like it's up again. Appreciate it, Xbox Sean. You're a legend. Appreciate you. Seahawks are looking good. They are. They are really good. All right, let me see what's going on across the other games real quick. I think they're probably all at half now. Yeah, this game started first, and yet it's probably going to finish last, which is unbelievable. All right, Rams leading 21-7 over the Niners. They are at the half. The Lions leading 25-10 over the Commies. And, of course, if you missed the other scores from across the NFL today, I got you covered. Colts, they defeated the Falcons 31-25. Bears over the Giants 24-20. Dolphins 30, Bills 13. Ravens 27, Vikings 19. Jets 27, Browns 20. Patriots 28, Buccaneers 23. Saints 17, Panthers 7, Texans 36, Jaguars 29. That is your final score from earlier. Some stats from this game. Brissett 10 for 18, 148. He's taken 5 sacks. That is brutal. Darnold 9 for 10, 167 and a touchdown. Rushing for Arizona, Brissett 3 for 16. Bam Knight 6 for 15. DeMarcado is 1 for 4. Dortch 2 for 2. Seattle rushing. Walker 8 for 38. Rashid Shaheed 2 for 20. Charbonnet 6 for 11. Holani 1 for 9. A.J. Barner 1 for 1. Darnold 3 for -2. By the way, Charbonnet and Holani also have rushing touchdowns as well. For Arizona receiving, Trey McBride 3 for 62. DeMarcado is 2 for 36. Harrison 2 for 24. Wilson 2 for 19. Higgins 1 for 7. And then receiving, JSN 4 for 82 and a touchdown. Kupp 2 for 74. Arroyo 1 for 5. For Shaheed 1 for 3. Walker 1 for 3. Looking at the numbers, Seattle 244. Arizona 133 on total yards. Turnovers, Arizona has 2. Seattle with 1. First down's about the same. Time possession about the same. But again, the score is lopsided. So there you go. All right, let's see what you guys got here. I think Dallas will stick with Dak. He has been a good quarterback when he's healthy. I don't agree. But he's average. I'm not a Dak guy either, but yeah, no, I think they will roll with Dak. You're a good announcer. Appreciate you. Again, if you can, try to keep like the comments to like as far as like, you didn't swear, but it's kind of a trying to keep it a PG channel, pretty much. Because I know there's a lot of kids that'll watch. I mean, I was a kid, when I first started watching sports. So, but I do appreciate it though. I try. I really do. Dallas Murray. Yeah, no, I don't think Dallas would take him. Maybe Murray to the Jets. A dysfunctional franchise would definitely take Kyler Murray. I would agree with that. Yes, he would be a backup everywhere he goes. Yeah, I'd have to look. You want Darnold to throw to A.J. Barner? He's my favorite player. I don't know if they're going to throw much. They are up by 28. Let me actually look to see where he would go. Where would Kyler go? So, yeah, the Jets, I think, that would be a Jets move to take Kyler Murray. I think most people would agree with that. Browns wouldn't take Kyler. Titans, no. The Raiders, I could see the Raiders doing it. I really could. Sorry, Raiders fans. Sorry. Let's see. The Saints, if they don't get who they want, I could see the Saints picking them up. After that, there's really not many options. Jeez. I'm getting tired, but I'm going to power through. I still got to call another Steelers game, man. I'm getting old. Yes, Cowboys stick with Dak. No, he would stick with Dak. Or they would stick with Dak. I don't think he's good. I think he's okay. He's definitely okay. Something's definitely in my eye. Hopefully I'll live. I'm sure I'll live. But, yeah, no, Kyler to the Jets, I think that would be the move the Jets would definitely do. AJ's a stud. There's lots of studs and tight ends right now. Yeah, there are. A lot of emerging young talent at the tight end position. The only two I could see are Jets, Cows because they're owners. I don't see Jerry getting rid of Dak. I can't. Jerry loves Dak for some reason. He loves him. But the Jets 100%. I could see I could see Murray with the Jets. Oh man, that would be brutal. That would be pretty brutal. I don't know if he takes a backup job either. I don't know if he's that guy. He kind of, like him and Cam are different people. I mean, Cam, of course, took backup jobs, I guess, but that'd be kind of a distraction. I don't see that happening. Got about 2 more minutes until we return to coverage. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Again, if you haven't done so already, leave a like, folks. Definitely helps out the channel, and definitely subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. And, of course, I'll be back later tonight. If you're not able to watch the Sunday night game, let's just say you got work and you're allowed to listen to it at work. You don't have the game. I got you covered. That's pretty much what it is. Again, I cover games. If you're not able to watch it, or even if you just want to watch along and chat football while we watch it, that's what I do. So make sure again to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. That is pretty much it. About a minute and a half left. Do you think Rodgers this year, this far, is better than Fields, Wilson do? Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Now, of course, I know that the Steelers started off 10-2, but no, the offense is so much better. Like, I actually have faith. Like, I actually believe that the Steelers have a chance to win a game. Like, yeah, no, it's not even close. Not even close. I am very much a Rodgers guy because, yeah, he is definitely, he's given me hope again. I haven't had this since Ben Roethlisberger retired, so I definitely love it. Yeah, Fields wasn't even good with the Steelers. Everyone points to the 4-2. He had like 10 touchdowns if you include the passing and rushing. Yeah, no, he was trash. I mean, the defense carried him so bad, and he actually fumbled the ball a lot. They never included the fumbles. They only included the interceptions. So you include the rushing stats but you don't include the rushing stats when he's fumbling. Yeah, it was all dumb. And it was all made to look... Wilson, again, Wilson was pretty good, but the team kind of fell apart at the end. And he, of course, included, but the defense was horrible at the end of the year. Everyone just kind of wanted to blame Russ and try to get Fields. I don't know why. I don't know, people just have always had a thing for Fields. Like, oh, Fields, yeah, no, he just needs the right coach, man, blah, blah, blah. But no, Fields actually is not good. Yeah, I think Rodgers having the best year since the Packers last year. Wilson and Fields kind of sucked. Yeah, Fields wasn't good. Wilson was really good until the defense started playing bad. And then, well, again, Wilson was good until the entire team just started playing bad at the end of the year. That was the way it was. Because, I mean, Russ put up 44 on the Bengals. Now, I get the Bengals were the Bengals last year. Terrible defense, but that was actually no one else put 44 against the Bengals last year. I mean, Russ, when he was cooking, and the Steelers looked really good. But unfortunately, that was short-lived. I mean, they beat Washington last year, 28-27. And that was a team that went to the NFC Championship. Now, the Steelers were really good, but they just fell apart. They fell apart. And unfortunately, Russ kind of got the blame, and I don't think he deserved all of it. He deserved some of it, but I think the media was just... They were too much on Russ. Way too much on Russ. The same thing with Rodgers in New York, and it worked out. He is such a difference maker. Glad to hear it, rooting for your Steelers. Oh, yeah. Oh, appreciate you, man. Who day? Hey, I mean, I'm assuming you're a Bengals fan, so I appreciate that. That's a shock to hear a Bengals fan cheering for the Steelers. I appreciate it, though. So that's going to be kicked off, and that is going to be fielded at the 2. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, and he is crunched at the 23-yard line. That's where the Cardinals will begin the third quarter. This game has already gone on for 2 hours, folks. Usually it's about a 3-hour game, so hopefully this game's a little bit, it's a little faster half here. So again, 38-7 is the score as the Cardinals will begin their drive at the 25. All right, Brissett is still in at quarterback. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at the 25. Trips to the right, tight end in tight to the left. Brissett drops back, play action, moving to his left, fires. It is caught. He's at the 30. Oh, he trucks a guy and pushed out of bounds at the 34. That's Trey McBride on the catch. Gain of 9 for the Cardinals. Rise Rhino, how's it going? Appreciate you, man. Everyone, again, feel free to click on that name right there, Rising Rhino. Click on it, go to channel. You're going to hit the subscribe button, then you're going to come back. Appreciate you, Rising Rhino, for all your support, as that is a almost amazing catch by Marvin Harrison, unable to reel it in as it falls incomplete. Now it's going to be third and 1 coming up for the Cardinals. Appreciate it. Rhino, again, he covers some football as well. He's covering the, I think it's Rams-Niners, if I had to guess. It's probably Rams-Niners. 3rd and 1, Brissett is in the shotgun, trips to the right, hands it off up the middle. This is Knight, and Knight is going to be pile drive down, but not before he crosses the 35, and that is a brand new set of downs for the Cardinals. I feel Russ has too big of an ego for how he's been playing over the last couple of years. He did okay on the Steelers, but not so much on the Broncos or Giants. I don't know. Brissett drops back, looking, moves to his right. Escaping in the pocket, he's going to take off and run. He's at the 40, the 45, and run out of bounds around midfield. Nice stuff there by Jacoby Brissett. That is a brand new set of downs for the Cardinals. Does Russ have an ego? I like Russ. People say he's corny, man. I think he's a good dude. And he might have been full of himself, I think, in Denver, as he hands it off to Knight. Knight up the middle, and he's brought down around the 45-yard line for a gain of 4. I don't know if he has an ego. I think he probably did. I think Pittsburgh may have humbled him a little bit. And then, of course, yeah, he struggled here in New York, or there in New York. 2nd and 6, ball at the 45. Brissett in the shotgun. Drops back, looking over the middle, steps up, fires. It is batted away and almost intercepted. It falls incomplete. And it's now 3rd and 6 coming up for the Cardinals. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. What's up, Rhino? Yeah, no, Rhino's a legend. 3rd and 6, ball at the 45. They need to get to the 39 for a brand new set of downs. In the shotgun, trips the right to one receiver to the left. Brissett drops back, steps up, fires over the middle. It is caught. Oh, he got blown up. Incomplete. Okada just came out of nowhere and blew it up. He thought he had it, and he's still down. Higgins, oh man, hopefully he's okay, as he's now walking off the field. But man, that was a shot. That is old-fashioned football there, folks. That is old-fashioned football. It's part of why he left the Hawks. He was demanding a lot during negotiations with the Hawks, but I haven't paid too much attention to him recently. Yeah, I wouldn't know how it all went down, I guess, in Seattle. I was confused. I was shocked when he went to Denver. I'm like, man. Thought he was a Seattle guy for life. 4th and 6, they're going for it. They are going for it. They need to get to the 39 for a brand new set of downs. In the shotgun, 2 receivers to the right. 1 receiver to left, sending McBride in motion. And that is a false start. Oh my gosh. The right tackle moved, and there's no one else moving. It is loud. It is definitely loud there in Seattle. Williams, the right tackle. I mean, oh my gosh. All right, it's going to be 4th and 11 for Arizona. In the shotgun, trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. We are still waiting on the snap. Geez, all right, Brissett drops back. Heavy pressure, steps up, checks it down. It's caught the 50. It's at the 45. Needs to get to the 39. Oh, he hurdles the guy and gets the first down. Trey McBride with the big catch and run. That's going to be a Cardinals first down. Rather headbutt a porcupine than ever be a Browns fan, but Shador time over. But it's Shador time over there. He won't do any better, but it's time to find out. Ugh, that's a tough one there as Brissett hands it off up the middle, and he is brought down after a gain of a yard. I don't think Shador's going to play this year. I'll be honest. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what else to say there. I just don't think he's going to play, BJ. Just don't see it happening. Not saying Gabriel's the guy, but they drafted him in the 3rd round, which that's more of a premium pick. He's going to get the season as Brissett fires over the middle. It's caught at the 30. McBride being driven backwards. McBride's been heavily targeted here, and mine as well. He's the only one that's really been consistent as far as holding on to the ball. I think the Ravens will challenge the Steelers for the division. I was hoping the Bengals would, but we would be lucky to win 2 to 3 games the rest of the year. Yeah, I think the Ravens for sure. Actually, I honestly, I think the Ravens will take the division right now. I do think that'll happen. And Brissett hands it off up the middle. This is Knight. Trips up at the 25, falling down at the 22. That is a first down for the Cardinals. First and 10, ball at the 22. Brissett drops back, steps up, fires to the end zone. Incomplete. Pass intended for Marvin Harrison. That is Witherspoon on the coverage. He's been pretty solid. Yeah, I just don't see it happening. I mean, Browns, I genuinely believe the GM and the coach didn't want to take him. I genuinely believe that. I think that was a Jimmy Haslam call. And I think it kind of messed up what they wanted to do, which was give Gabriel the year. And I think they're going to stick to it. Whether you like it or not, I think that's what's going to happen as Brissett drops back, looking, fires over the middle. It is caught at the 6. McBride again with a great catch. This guy catching everything that's thrown his way. McBride sharing some words of encouragement, I guess, for Okada. I'm sure they were definitely being friendly to one another. That's going to be 1st and goal at the 6. But yeah, no, I mean, the Steelers kind of blew it with the two games there. The Bengals and Packers as he throws it to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. Pass intended for Wilson. Wilson throws a little bit high there. McBride at 107 yards. He has been He's been Brissett's go-to guy here, and I don't blame him. Most consecutive games with 5+ receptions. Tight ends for all time, he's at 11. To be honest, that's kind of shockingly low. That the highest is 13. As it's 2nd and goal at the 6, Brissett in the shotgun. Drops back, looking over the middle. Steps up, fires. It is incomplete. Pass intended for McBride, but the coverage was all over him. I think McBride may have had 2 hands on it. Nick saying, go Pack, go. Yep. They're pretty good. We'll get to see them tomorrow night. Packers-Eagles, the featured game on the channel tomorrow. So subscribe to not miss it, folks. 3rd and goal. Hands it off up the middle. This is to McCardo at the 5. Brought down at the 2. And it's going to be 4th and goal. And I'm imagining they're going to go for it. The Bears' second-string quarterback will be a good fit somewhere. He's a stud. I don't know about that one. Talking about Tyson Bagent or Badgett. I don't know. I haven't really been impressed when I've seen him play. I haven't seen him play this year or anything like that. As looks like Seattle's going to take a timeout. All right, 9:54 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Seattle leading 38-7 over Arizona. Arizona 4th and goal at the 2. Seattle had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Looks fine to me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not really a Tyson Bagent guy. I don't know. I haven't seen him play well. But, I mean, I saw him play, I guess, a few years ago or something like that. Definitely would have to see him play again. Let's just say that. But I have not been impressed. I want to see the Steelers defense play another game or two the way they did last week before I say they'll win the division. Honestly, don't trust the Steelers or the Ravens. That's fair. I don't know. I still think the Ravens with Lamar, man. I think they're going to win a lot of games. 4th and goal at the 2. Brissett looking over the middle. Moving to his left. Fires. It is incomplete. And Seattle will take over at their own 2. Just again, couldn't punch it in. I don't know. I thought Brissett was going to take off and run for it. He had plenty of space. Elected not to. 9:48 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Seattle all over this one. But yeah, no, I would love to see the Steelers defense play that way. Like tonight would be great. We would like to see a great performance against a good quarterback. You know, again, we looked that way against Daniel Jones. Let's look that way, please, against Herbert or Mahomes or Jackson. You know, of course, we used to look like that against Jackson, but not anymore. Last 2 performances, he figured us out. It's only a matter of time, too. All right, let's see what we got across the NFL. The Rams leading 21-14 over the Niners. The Niners game looks pretty good. Lions 25, Commies 10. And I picked the game. That's a 31-point game. Yes, let's go. That's how I do it. Sneaky good game. That is what I said when I picked this game. Like, this could be a sneaky good game. Unfortunate. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do. I call games, folks. So again, if you like the NFL, college football, make sure again to like and subscribe. BJ, appreciate you, man. Thank you. That's awesome, dude. Appreciate you. 3 J's there. Make sure to write that down again. I'll be sure to add that at the end of the day. I'll put you on this again. I don't really show this off as much as I should, but I do appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are legends. I do again. I do claim this. I'm not just saying this. But I do have the best subs. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, for a small channel, I mean, not even at 2,000 subs, I mean, what a turnout, you know? And I always have people in the chat, like, you guys are awesome. So I really do appreciate you guys. I really do. So that is awesome. Would like to see a Steelers-Broncos AFC Championship game. I saw one already, and I'm good with it. You know, Steelers-Broncos in 2005. Yeah, I was fine with that. Ever since then, though, it has been rough going. Steelers-Broncos in the playoffs. The Tebow game, of course. The Peyton Manning one. The Fitzgerald-Toussaint fumble. Yeah, Fitzgerald-Toussaint, man. Oh, my gosh. That's such a bummer. I don't want to think about it. Darnold is under center. Play action. Drops back. Heavy pressure. Batted up in the air. It is intercepted at the 23. He's at the 20. And pushed out of bounds. Seattle really wants Arizona to come back and make this something, I'm pretty sure. So look at that. Arizona with the ball. It's going to be at the 20. Dare I say come back? Okay, I won't say that. What the heck? It wasn't even a Cardinal that tipped it up in the air. He hit it off the helmet. What the heck? He threw it off the helmet of his own lineman. I don't know what the heck happened there. I've never seen that before. Well, all right. Cardinals, 1st and 10. Trying to make it into something, I guess. I don't know. Ball at the 19. Brissett in the shotgun. 2 receivers left. 1 receiver to the right. Brissett awaits the snap, takes the snap, drops back, looking, steps up, dumps it off, and that is overthrown, incomplete. Again, there's been a lot of pressure on Brissett, but he did have time to make the throw. Knight unable to make the catch. Some Vegas Magic shenanigans. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, what the heck? That is pretty crazy. Our defense has been holding well so far. Hopefully they can do it again. I'm talking about Seattle, yeah. Seattle has been great on defense. 2nd and 10, ball at the 19 in the shotgun. Trips left, tight end in tight to the right. Brissett takes the snap, 4-man rush, steps up, fires to the end zone. It is incomplete. Woolen with the defense there again. McBride was the intended target. I guess that's what you need to put Woolen on McBride. That's a good idea. McBride has been the guy. Has it been Marvin Harrison? It's been McBride. Now it's 3rd and 10 for the Cardinals. Ball at the 19. In the shotgun, 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. McBride takes the snap, looking. It's a screen to DeMarcado. He's at the 15, and that's where he's tackled. Tripped up. Not much doing there. Only a gain of 4. You get the ball inside the 19. The offense going to stay on the field. So 4th and 6. Going back, looking at it, if they kick field goals on the other times when they went for it, it'd be 13-38. Still kind of a blowout, but, you kick a field goal, it's 38-16. Still, it'd be a 3-score game. Be something. In the shotgun. Fires over the middle. It is caught at the 6. Oh, McBride breaking a tackle. Touchdown. Oh, that was some pretty terrible tackling, to be honest with you. Touchdown, Arizona Cardinals. They cut it to 25, folks. Hey, guys, hope everyone is doing well. Please root for Charbonnet to go over 39 rushing yards. Okay, well, they should be running it. Yeah, the ball was tipped on the air. Maybe that's why they were confused on what happened, but that was pretty weak tackling, if I had to be honest with you. So 38-13. We're pending the extra points. Oh, they're going to go for 2. Okay. McBride is not on the field. It's Brissett in the shotgun. Sending a man in motion. Brissett throws to the end zone. It is caught. And the 2-point conversion to Harrison is successful, as it's 38-15 with 8:42 left to go. Oh, that's a good catch. That's a great catch. Marvin Harrison Jr. looking like his dad on that one. That is great stuff. They really need to double McBride. He's their only target. Pretty much. Harrison's been kind of neutralized today. It's been McBride. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the style of broadcast that I have here, which is more of that traditional radio style, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. I'll be covering another game later tonight. Obviously, the Steelers play. So, again, if you're looking for a voice for Sunday Night Football, I got you covered. So definitely like and subscribe. And yeah, this is my third game of the day. I did the Bears-Giants earlier, and of course I did the Colts-Falcons earlier as well. So definitely appreciate you guys for hanging out. And again, if everyone were to sub now, I'm just saying I'd hit 2,000 subs. I'm just saying that'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Would be nice. I know that's asking a lot, but would be kind of epic to kind of hit that today. Would be epic. Do you think Cleveland trades Sanders? If so, where would he go? I don't know. They trade Sanders. Where would he? I don't know. I don't know who would take him. I don't know. I mean, again, it's just like it's just causing a distraction in Cleveland. I mean, Cleveland's already bad, but like they hate they hate all the discussion about, oh, they should really get rid of Gabriel and blah 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 blah. They hate it. They hate it so much. Like I said, I genuinely believe that the head coach and the GM did not want him. I really believe that. So, definitely, yeah, I just don't know. I don't know who would take him. Darnold needs to stop turning the ball over. He does. Trump's in the booth for the Lions Commies game. Okay. Maggot loves the Cowboys. Well, he's in the booth for the Lions Commies games. I don't know about all that. If he loves the Cowboys, he would be at the Cowboys game. Cowboys, I guess, are off, but yeah. I think the Browns keep him in the graveyard. I also don't think anyone would take him. He passed on big team offers. I mean, yeah, again, like the fact that he passed on the Ravens, really, I think that probably rubbed a lot of teams in the wrong way. It's like, look, who are you to decide where you go? And I think that was also a thing that probably ticked teams off. Now, of course, looking back, he's like, oh, man, I should have taken the Ravens because Lamar was out. But like that, again, it's a privilege, and it's not good. It's not a good look when you do that, as that's going to be returned to about the 25-yard line. Rashid Shaheed on the return. And that was a guy I wanted the Steelers to get at the trade deadline. We decided to not match the Seattle offer. So 1st and 10 for Seattle. Again, it's 38-15. I guess it's a little closer of a game, 23-point game. Miami for Sanders. I don't think. I mean, they have. Not saying Quinn Ewers is good, but they took a guy. They probably like Quinn. 1st and 10 at the 25. Under center is Darnold. Darnold hands it off to Walker. Walker's at the 30. Breaks a tackle, and he's brought down at the 35. So a gain of 10 for Walker. Haslam has to be the worst owner in the league, maybe worse than Jerry. He is legit terrible. He is a terrible owner. And you think, because he was a minority owner for the Steelers. Like, he saw how, like, Dan Rooney ran the franchise. Dan Rooney was great. Dan Rooney was a great owner. I wish Dan Rooney were still alive running the team because his son is horrible. But, yeah, it's shockingly bad. Like, Haslam is horrible. He may be the worst. As Darnold hands it off, this is Walker. Walker's going to get 5 as he's brought down at the 40. Now, actually thinking about it, I don't think Jerry's a bad owner. Hear me out. Jerry's a bad GM, not a bad owner. Showing a little bit of Los Angeles, San Francisco. Devontae Adams with a nice catch. Stafford, his 3rd touchdown of the day. Geez, 28-14. Sanders to the Saints, a good fit for both. I don't know. Again, if the Saints have the number 1 pick next year, or, top 5 pick, if they like a quarterback, they're going to take him. They don't want to have Sanders back there. As he hands it off, this is Walker. Walker's at the 40, bounces it outside at the 45, and sliding down in bounds at the 49. Nice stuff by Walker. Great awareness to keep the clock moving, but there's a flag, so it doesn't matter. Holding on the offense. Back him up 10. Great stuff by Walker. Right, Walker's a great running back. He's such a hard running back to bring down, but he's also smart again, proving it right there. Just knowing that the game is out of reach, you just want to keep the clock moving. So, but unfortunately, again, there's a hold. He was trying to be Elway or Manning without the stats. Ton of prestige. Hasn't earned. Well, yeah, again, that's what rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Just, again, like the Ravens were going to take him. And he said no. That again, that's like, what the heck are you doing? Like, I kind of feel bad for him. 2nd and 15, Darnold drops back, looking. And he fumbles the ball. Darnold fumbled the ball. And the Cardinals have the ball at the 25. Vegas made the call, folks. There's no way the Seahawks were looking so amazing in the first half. This is insane. Well, if the Cardinals scored a touchdown here, we're going to see a lot more viewers, I'm telling you right now, because they're like, what the heck's going on? Yeah, Vegas made the call, or New York made the call. It's ridiculous. Trying to be, yes, I'm back, ladies. It's time to leave again. Yep. He's a bad owner for not having a GM. That's fair. Okay, I could buy that. I buy that. I could buy that. That's a good argument. That's a good argument. I like that. At this point, it feels like Sam should just kneel out the game. I know, they should just run the ball. What are they doing? Like, I'm against playing conservative, but at the same time, Kenneth Walker averaging 5 yards a carry. Like, just give it to him. Kenneth Walker will win you the game. You just give him the ball. 1st and 10 at the 24. Brissett is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left to 1 receiver to the right. Brissett drops back, looking to his left, fires. It's caught by McBride as he's slung down at the 19. Again, the Cardinals getting another turnover. Oh my gosh, the Seahawks now starting to look like the Jaguars from earlier today, just handing it over. 2nd and 4, Brissett drops back. Heavy pressure, Brissett fires. It's caught. Knight is crushed, but he holds on and gets the first down. Knight, not a big guy. He's more of an elusive back. He took a shot there. Good catch, though. First down for the Cardinals. Ticking under 6 minutes and counting in the 3rd quarter. Again, it's 38-15, but, Arizona inside the red zone looking for more as he hands it off to Knight. Knight trying to find something, and he goes backwards. That's a loss of a yard on the play. David Blaine. Not familiar with David Blaine. Defense is cooking, but on our offense. Yeah. Defense can't really do much when they're given short field after short field after short field. I mean, you're going to allow points. There's going to be an injury timeout for, is that Knight? Yeah, Knight kind of, like he was kind of driven backwards, hopefully. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that is Knight. Hopefully he's okay. I like Knight. Knight is in open space really good. Not, he's a guy that's not going to like break a tackle, but he's pretty good. I like him. McBride has more yards than his entire team. Yeah, I saw that graphic. It's crazy. The magician David Blaine. Not familiar. Okay, he's a magician. That's interesting. I don't know. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. If you're just tuning in, the fix may be in, folks. We're seeing some pretty stupid turnovers by Seattle, giving the Cardinals a short field. I mean, this is ridiculous. So the NFL, we know what you're up to, buddy. We know. But hey, you know what makes it entertaining, I guess. Just make sure to remember the Steelers tonight if it's like that. So that's crazy. Yeah, no, it's actually insane. Like, I don't know. Like, Darnold has like turned it over how many times now? 2 or 3? 4? 3? 3 turnovers. And they were looking amazing in the first half. I mean, again, you can see 38 points in the first half. All of a sudden, they don't know how to operate as an offense. That is pretty crazy. They should just give it to Walker the entire time, and they would probably be cruising away with this one. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So again, if you like the NFL, make sure again to like and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. And again, feel free to chat down below, talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. Seahawks balling. Yeah, they were in the first half for sure. They had us in the first half, not going to lie. They did. But now, I mean, I don't know what they look. 2 more hours for a game. Yeah, I mean, actually, it's a little less than that. They start at 7:20 or at 8:20 Eastern time. Be nice to finish this game by then. That's what I'm saying. I'd like to eat. I ate breakfast, but it's been a while. I ate breakfast 10 hours ago. Put AJ over Mark Andrews, regretting my decision. Yeah, no, they're not going to throw it much anymore. I mean, I don't know. Darnold's been trying to throw it, but he's been throwing picks or fumbling it, so that is pretty wild. All right, Bam Knight is going to the blue tent. Hopefully he'll be okay. It's at 2nd 11, ball at the 14. Brissett is in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Brissett drops back, looking over the middle, steps up, fires. It is incomplete. Marvin Harrison in the end zone. Couldn't hold on to it. Kobe Bryant on the coverage, but just couldn't hold on to it. I think this was more straight up of a drop. It's good coverage, but you should catch that. You should definitely catch it. 3rd and 11. Brissett is in the shotgun. Trips to the right to 1 receiver to the left. Brissett drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It's caught at the 10, brought down at the 8. That is Wilson with the catch, and it's going to be 4th and 5. Huddle up, huddle up. That's what he wants them to do. It's been a while. Who are you now? Grossi? I'm not Grossi. It'd be cool to have the following that Grossi has. Would be pretty cool. Steelers offense going to show up today, or is the offense taking the night off? I love your stream. What's your prediction for score tonight? I don't know. Like I said, I think it'd go either way tonight, man. I hope the Steelers win. I'm thinking like 27-23 either way. I don't know who wins. 4th and 5 at the 8. Brissett in the shotgun. Drops back, looking, fires to the end zone. If he caught that, that's a heck of a catch. It is incomplete. That was close. I'm surprised. Dortch was wide open in the flat. Oh, wow. Harrison did have it, then Pritchett knocked it away at the last second. Great play by Pritchett, and that's a turnover on downs for the Cardinals. Last week he got a rushing touchdown. I don't know if we'll get close enough for him to do anything like that. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I mean, if they just run the ball, they'll move the ball. But if Darnold drops back to pass one more time, I mean, the fix is in. I mean, there's no way. I mean, they're trying to make it close. They really have tried it. They've really tried to give the Cardinals chances and chances and chances, but it's just, it's bad. Cardinals do not look good tonight. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure you're getting a like and subscribe. Again, I'm just saying, I'm going to shoot my shot because I might as well try. But if everyone here listening in were to subscribe, and again, it is free to do so, I would hit over 2,000 subs. I'm just saying. It would be pretty cool. It would be pretty cool to see it happen. Would be pretty cool. Just help your local football YouTuber, your small-time football YouTuber. Hey, we're working, though. Again, we started this thing in March. We are a channel on the rise. Hey, watch Darnold fumble again? Yeah, that would be crazy. Like first play. Oh, yep, drops back to pass. Oh, it's a fumble. Darnold fumbles again. Be a hilarious pick six. Oh, yeah, throws a pick six, drops back to pass, throws into triple coverage. What is he doing? Intercepted. Yeah, during commercial break, we saw that Darnold was on the phone with some mysterious individual. We can only assume it's mysterious because, it was on the phone on the sideline. How long is this quarter? Way too long. This game is going to go way over 3 hours. I swear they need to find a way to get him new hands on the ball. Yeah. I don't know. They just need to hand it off to Walker. I mean, Walker is going to take care of it, man. And if he fumbles, then I don't know what to say. I mean, that would be pretty crazy. That would be pretty insane if he fumbles. But Walker will take care of the game. I mean, you just got to hand it to him. Of course, if you're a Cardinals fan, you're like, hey, shut up. Let him keep dropping back to pass. That's fair. Back here in Seattle, again, 38-15 is your score. Seattle with the ball, taking over at their own 8. Again, do appreciate you guys. I genuinely mean that. I'm not just saying that, because, again, I know there's a lot of people covering this game right now. Again, there's those chat sports morons that ask for money every minute or two that people still go and donate their money to just because they want to see their comment showed. It is what it is. But, again, appreciate you guys for selecting your small-time YouTuber to call this game. First and 10 at the 8. Darnold hands it off. This is Charbonnet. Charbonnet at the 10. Cuts inside again at the 15. He's at the 20. The 25, 30, 35. Still on his feet and brought down at the 38. Would not go down. What a run by Charbonnet. A 30-yard run. First down, Seahawks. Wow. Hand off to Charbonnet. You just got it right there. Look at you go. You just got it. Sam is garbage. He's not garbage, just not playing good right now. Kneel for the win. You can hand it off to Charbonnet or Walker. That'll probably get you the win. But, yeah, probably kneel it out would be good, too. It's like the water boy. First and 10, ball at the 38. Charbonnet in the backfield. It's a toss to Charbonnet. Charbonnet cuts inside. He's at the 40, the 45, and brought down at the 47. That's a gain of 9. Gain of 9 for the Seahawks. And again, like I said, all you got to do is hand the ball off. I was saying Walker, but Charbonnet's been having a good night as well. So, why not? I mean, why not? That's got to be some kind of illegal tackle by Justice. No, it's not an illegal tackle. No, that's perfectly fine. Second and 1, ball at the 47. They need to get to the 48 for a brand new set of downs. Darnold under center. Charbonnet in the backfield. Sending a man in motion. That is Shaheed. Hands it off to Charbonnet. He makes a guy miss at the 50. 45, 40. Brought down at the 39. Charbonnet looking really good on this drive. That is a brand new set of downs for the Seahawks. Started following Grossi like 5 to 6 years ago, like he was like your size. So I believe if you keep doing great work, you will get there, bro. I appreciate it, man. I'm trying for sure. But yeah, if I get to his size, then I'm definitely doing this for a living. And I could still do this for a living, even not like that big. I just need to continue to grow, really. First and 10 at the 40. Hands it off to Charbonnet. He's at the 40. He's at the 35, brought down by a flock of Cardinals at the 32. He just won't go down after the first hit, folks. Charbonnet looking really good. He has channeled his inner Kenneth Walker. But I appreciate you, man. Appreciate it. I appreciate the kind words. Again, like 99% of the comments are positive. The 1%, I call him an idiot, and you're banned. That's usually how it goes. But yeah, you guys are awesome. 2nd and 2, Darnold under center, sending a man in motion. Darnold takes the snap, hands it off to Charbonnet, cuts inside. This time the Cardinals are there. Gets maybe a half a yard. I'm not too sure what they'll give here. Looks like they're going to give him about a yard. So now it's 3rd and 1 for the Seahawks. Just keep giving it to him. Football, football, football. Yep. Seahawks going crazy on 3rd and 4th. They're going to go with the tush push here. Barner, the quarterback. Barner with the tush push, and they got it. Needed maybe half a yard. They get 2 yards, and that is a first down for the Seahawks. Must be nice to be a running back with a 20-point lead. It is very nice. I imagine Charbonnet loves it. So again, a first down for the Seahawks. Instead of just looking to just kill the clock. I mean, that's what they should have been doing the entire second half. Again, they were up 38-7. I mean, I don't know what they were trying to do, but they were really trying to give the game to the Cardinals. Cardinals could not take advantage. It's 1st and 10 at the 29. Darnold tosses to Walker. Walker is at the 30. Walker staying in bounds, then is shoved out of bounds at the 25. Did not like that. And that will take us to the end of the third quarter. 38-15 is your score at the end of the third quarter. You love Barner on the tush push? Yeah, it seems to work. It definitely. I hate the tush push, by the way. I hate it so much. But, it's there until it's banned, which hopefully after this year, yes. And you can say, oh, weep and cope, blah, 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 fly eagles fly. Well, you know what? That's fair. I just don't like it. I'm a Grossi Prossi all the way. Diehard Packers fan living near Seattle. Appreciate the actual football content you provide. The other Seahawks coverage is more about begging for subs and promotions. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I do beg for subs, low key. I'm not going to lie. But I do appreciate it. Again, I'm just all about, of course, trying to grow the channel. But again, I'm a football fan. And if I'm able to, do this one day for a living, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I love doing this. I love interacting with you guys. You guys are awesome. I mean, like I said, 99% of the comments are positive, and we're just all football fans at the end of the day. That's what we are. So I do appreciate you guys. But yeah, Grossi, yeah, he's awesome. My dad loves him probably a lot more than I do. I mean, I like him, of course. But yeah, my dad's a huge fan of Grossi. He's actually the one that showed me Grossi, Tom Grossi. But yeah, no, he's cool. He's actually done that was pretty cool. He actually did one of the rates. That was one of the channels he rated. During what game was that? I think it might have actually, it was the first Seattle Arizona game, actually. Yeah. I think that was it. But yeah, no, he's awesome. But yeah, I appreciate it. Again, that's what I do. I call games. So again, if you like the style, make sure you're getting a like and subscribe as we check out what's happening across the other football games. Yeah, this one may end last. Now again, Lions, the commies, they're still in the third quarter. Lions leading 35-16. The Rams up 28-20 over the Niners. That looks like it's a good game. But every time I look back, the Rams have the ball. So I don't know. Maybe it's not as good of a game as it appears. Let's see. Go Paco. Yeah. The Packers again. The Packers are 5-0 when I call games. So I'm just saying I have a better record with the Packers than Grossi does. That's all I'm going to say. And again, I will be covering him this Monday as well. I was watching a Cardinals guy earlier to avoid begging, then I stumbled upon you. Yeah, no, again, I can't. Maybe I should stop talking about him. I don't like chat sports. I do not like them because that's what they do. They literally ask for your money like every minute or two, and it's just ridiculous. I hate that. I hate that so much. Not taking credit, but I've told him to radio many times. Oh, appreciate it. Thank you. Well, yeah, it worked for one of them for sure. Worked for one of them. That was so cool. I couldn't believe what was happening. 2nd and 5, ball at the 24. Darnold is under center. Darnold hands it off to Walker up the middle, breaking a tackle and stumbling forward to about the 21-yard line for a gain of 4. Go and refresh this just in case this started to line up. No, we're good. So 3rd and short coming up for the Seahawks. Sending love. Appreciate it. I hope it's 6-0 after Monday. Yeah, I bet you guys do. Yeah, no, it's that's pretty cool though. I covered the Packers games and they've all won. They've won every time. When I don't cover, they're 0-2-1 as he hands it off to Charbonnet. Makes a guy miss. Oh, what a play! Squeezing forward and able to get the first down. Charbonnet, as soon as he got the ball, made a guy miss, just moving to his right. Charbonnet looks like a starting running back. And, of course, again, he's kind of struggled this year. He's had some rough games. I'm sure if you're a Seahawk fan, you know. Seeming like every time he gets the ball, it's a tackle for a loss. But I feel like they were kind of telegraphing that, I was covering their games earlier. Like, as soon as Charbonnet was in the game, it looked like, yeah, we're going to run the ball. And Charbonnet had no chance. Right now, though, they know they're going to run it, and Charbonnet is making it work. 1st and 10 at the 17. Hands it off to Charbonnet. Charbonnet is stuffed. That's going to be a loss on the play. The Cardinals all over it there. Loss of 1. And now there is a timeout, injury timeout. Arizona player is down. Thanks for the Bears win. Yeah, the Bears are now 1-0 and I cover them. Yeah, actually, I need to update that. Hold on a sec. Let's see here. I need to update my list. Okay, so the Colts are now 1-1. They are stepping away, by the way, so that's why I'm doing this now. Falcons are 0-2, and I did the Giants. Giants are 0-1. Bears are now 1-0. Safe to say the Seahawks will win, so the Seahawks will be 5-1 when I cover the games. Cardinals now will be 1-3. So there you go. Would be nice to see the Steelers move to 6-3. Think he might be better than Walker, but the combo of the two is deadly. Hate to say, but the Hawks are looking good. No, they are looking good. Seahawks are looking great. Yeah, no, if you're a Seattle fan, you should be really excited about this team. How will Darnold do in the playoffs is the question, but, I mean, the team could carry. The team can do good. Most of the chat sports guys have zero talent for calling games. That's the most annoying part to me. Their Seahawks correspondent was likable, but he moved on to better things. I see. That's a bummer. When they get a good guy, they can't hold on to him. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame them. Again, I mean, it's pretty much, when they realize what they're doing, just asking the common man for money, and we're all struggling. I'm really appreciative whenever it does happen. But, I'm not going to be begging for donations. Not at this point. I'm not going to, hopefully I never turn into that guy. But I have made it pretty much clear at the beginning of the channel is that I want to make my money from YouTube. So that's why, of course, there's ads. You probably have noticed there's ads. But if I can make like 99% of my money from YouTube, and I don't know how many of you guys really watch much YouTube. There's a YouTuber that released like his career earnings, and like 99% of his earnings are from ads. So he doesn't even need donations. So if I get big enough, like donations are something that I would just turn off. So, and of course that's why I made like memberships, like I'm required to make them when I get ads, or not ads, but when I hit 1,000. So 99 cents. That was what I did. No passes on the drive. Yeah, like I said, just run the ball. That's what they should have done earlier. And now that it's working, when they stopped throwing the ball, because Darnold, I don't know what he was doing. He was just going crazy. 2nd 11 ball at the 18. But yeah, running the ball has worked as Darnold hands it off to Walker. Walker breaking it outside and unable to get much, as that is going to be a gain of 1. So 3rd and 10 coming up. They just yell a lot. I'm not a fan of them. But to each his own. Yell a lot, yeah. I mean, yelling, I yell when I'm doing a game, but it has to be a great play. I don't yell every play. Oh, Walker with a great 1-yard run. Oh, man. Or yeah, I don't know if that makes any sense. I would just call the game as it is. If it's exciting, it's exciting. Do you stream all primetime games? Unfortunately, no, but most. 3rd and 10, ball at the 17. Darnold in the shotgun. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Darnold takes a snap, hands it off to Walker, cuts inside of the 15, brought down at the 13. That is Kenneth Walker, his 14th carry of the day. Now it's 67 yards. It's going to be 4th and 6. I imagine they settle for 3. Hope the Panthers can beat the Seahawks. That'd be a tough game for them. Noose, appreciate you, man. Like your vibe. I try. Appreciate it. Toast, you're a legend. You are a legend for sure, as Jason Myers going to be kicking, what is about to be, I guess a 32-yard attempt from the right hash. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is right down the middle. It is good. 41-15. Seattle finally scores in the second half, folks. 41-15, 11:54 left to go here in the fourth quarter. It is looking like a conclusion that this one will be a Seattle victory, in case you were unsure. I guess we've seen crazier things in the NFL this year, but I would say Seattle's going to win. And again, I'll be on tonight, of course. Again, I cover every Steelers game. So, obviously, I'm a Steelers fan. So, I'll be back tonight for some more Steelers coverage. Again, if you guys want to hang out, of course, I know Grossi will be doing the game, but, I'll be here regardless. So, appreciate you guys again for hanging out. To make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys for your support. Nail in the coffin. I would say nail in the coffin, yeah. I'm getting nervous for tonight. Again, I think it's going to be a close game. I really believe that. Again, I'm not going to be saying victory. I'm not guaranteeing no victory. Nope. God bless, this game's over. Well, hey, I'll be that guy. I'll be that guy, man. Is that a 26-point game? Yeah, 26-point game. So that's a 4-score game. Yeah, probably not happening. Probably not. The Thunder might lose to Memphis. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Again, NBA, I'm not a NBA guy. Oh, the Cardinals fumble it in the end zone. It fumbles out of the end zone, picks it up. He's at the 10, and he is whacked at the 15-yard line. Oh, my goodness. And a lot of pushing and shoving after the play. Oh, man, Arizona, they are just struggling right now. They are flailing and failing right now. So 1st and 10 at the 16 for Arizona. I really don't like some of the TV announcers for Hawks games. In some games, they seem to have a vendetta or something. I don't know. I guess I haven't really noticed that. There are some times I will, like Chris Collinsworth, he hates the Steelers, so I guess I get what you're saying. 1st and 10 at the 16, Brissett in the shotgun. Trips to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Brissett drops back, 4-man pressure, steps up, fires. It is overthrown, incomplete. Pass intended for Marvin Harrison. Unable to connect there. Looks like we got a scoreboard update here. It's a toss here to Gibbs. Gibbs cuts inside at the 40, and he's gone. 44-yard rushing touchdown, his 3rd touchdown of the day, as Detroit leads 41-16. 2nd and 10, Brissett in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Brissett drops back, looking, fires. It is caught at the 20, and he stumbles forward to the 25-yard line. That is Wilson on the catch. Gain of 9, 3rd and 1 coming up. There's an injured Seahawk. Oh, Nick Emenwari, he's not looking good. He's going to walk off the field. He's holding his left wrist, though. Hopefully he's okay. That would be a huge loss. I'm sure he's going to be fine. Someone told Sam Darnold to throw the ball. I mean, we could. I don't think they would really listen. And yeah, no, I don't think it's not going to happen. He's not going to throw another pass. Not going to throw another pass tonight. Sorry, Prince. 3rd and 1 coming up for the Cardinals as Nick Emenwari is walking off the field under his own power. So that's always a good sign. Looks like so it looks like Wilson's knee hit the wrist of Emenwari. Hopefully he'll be okay. Hands it off up the middle. He's got some space at the 30, 35, 40. Off to the races at the 50. He's at the 40, the 30. Pushed out of bounds just shy of the 20-yard line. DeMarcado with the run. Nice run. And a huge play, a huge first down for the Cardinals. I shouldn't say huge, actually, but it's a first down for the Cardinals. Oh, what a run. Just looks like it's like inside zone pretty much. That's my bread and butter play on College Football 26. I need 5 yards. Inside zone. 1st and 10 at the 21 in the shotgun. Brissett drops back, looking, fires to the end zone. It is incomplete. Pass was a little underthrown to Marvin Harrison. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Cards. There was a game against the Vikings a while ago, and they glazed the Vikings the entire game, even though they lost. Oh, I don't know. Sorry. It happens. I know, definitely know there'll be bias for sure. All right, 2nd and 10. Ball at the 20. 21, my bad. Brissett in the shotgun. Trips left, one receiver to the right. Brissett drops back, looking over the middle. Pump fakes. Heavy pressure, moving backwards, throws it up in the air, and that is a souvenir for that fan right there. And it's now 3rd and 10 coming up for the Cardinals. He was just moving backwards under heavy pressure. Nwosu on the pressure. They already won. Just throw 50 yards, please. I don't know if that's something that they're thinking, oh, we already won. Let's throw it more. You know what I'm saying? Definitely sorry, man. I'm definitely pulling for you in your bets. But, yeah, that's a tough one. 3rd and 10, ball at the 21. Brissett in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Brissett. Oh, they're sending the blitz. He is just moving backwards, chucks it up in the air. Caught! Did he keep 2 feet in bounds? He did. What a catch by Higgins. And that is going to be a brand new set of downs. 1st and goal for the Cardinals. Got 2 feet. Yep, at the 7. Nice catch. What a catch by Higgins. That was only his 2nd catch of the day. But, man, what a catch as he hands it off up the middle. And he goes nowhere. That is Carter. Is that Michael Carter? It is Michael Carter. Michael Carter gets nothing. The former Jet. Second and goal, ball at the 9. Brissett in the shotgun. Brissett drops back, looking to his left, fires. It is caught. Touchdown, Arizona Cardinals. Marvin Harrison with the catch there. 9-yard touchdown catch. And it's now a 20-point game. Look at that. A little bit of a push-off, yeah, but I guess when the game is this out of reach, it's not the end of the world. It's 4th receiving touchdown of the season as Arizona trots on for the extra point. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. 41-22 is your score. Seahawks leading by 19, looking to get the ball back and just try to chew out the clock. I may have missed it. I'm sorry for the repeat. What is your schedule streaming? Kind of random. For the every pretty much week until last week was 6 days a week. Last week was 5. Because I had to do other things. And this week maybe 5 again. But yeah, I'm pretty much on here. Guaranteed Saturdays and Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays for the most part. Again, Thursday. I mean, pretty much it was every day except for Friday. But But this week I might not be here Thursday and Friday again. So, again, if you're looking for Thursday Night Football, I am usually on here. Those are usually some pretty good days for me. But lately, for the next maybe few weeks, I won't be able to do it. We'll see, though. I will try to be here when I can. But yeah, I can assure you I'll be on here. Just can show you here. Like yesterday, I did 3 college football games. Show you on the bottom here. This was a random basketball game I did. That really didn't work out. Monday, Tuesday, I do again when I can do college football during the week. That usually does well. I did UMass and Akron. So never question my love for the game. I'm covering UMass and Akron. That was tough. Yeah, of course, Monday Night Football. Sunday, again, I did 3 games there. Saturday, again. This was Thursday night, Wednesday, Tuesday. But yeah, for the most part, I'm on here minimum 5 days a week. Minimum. For the most part, usually it's 6, and very soon it'll be 7. But right now, it might go back to 5 or 6. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do. I call games, folks. So, again, if you like the style that I have, which is more of that traditional style of a broadcast, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. It is completely free to do so. Lions leading 41-16 over the Commies. Rams blowing out the Niners 42-20. And the Seahawks leading, of course, in this one 41-22. So, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. And like I said, again, I know there's other people covering this game, so I definitely appreciate it for letting me call the game. And I know you probably had to scroll a good bit to find me, but I'm glad you did. And again, appreciate it. Just clicking on the channel helps out the channel a lot. 7 plays, 75 yards. They only took 1:40 off the clock. They were very efficient there. So 9:50 left to go. And again, this is probably going to be the last game. Jeez, it started earlier. Commies there at 10 minutes. No rest for me, really. As the Cardinals are going to attempt the onside kick. And there is just a little squib kick, and that goes straight to the Seahawk, fielded at the 45. And that's where Seattle will have the ball. Next Sunday, Buccaneers, Bills, Bengals, Steelers, Chargers, Jaguars, and then, of course, in the afternoon, Chiefs, Broncos, Ravens, Browns. I can assure you I'm doing Bengals and Steelers. I don't know what the afternoon game would be, but we'll see what happens. Do you think Smith can get more yards? Smith. Can't remember who Smith is. Or Jackson Smith and Jigba? Oh, no, that's not going to happen. Darnold. Oh, there's going to be, maybe. Throws. It's caught at the 40. Diving forward for the first down. Wow, look at that. Well, Darnold throwing the ball. And that is a first down. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a first down. Look at that, a 10-yard gain. So I guess so. I don't know how many you needed, but he's at 93 now. Do you know anyone that is showing the actual game, not just the play-by-play? If yours is fine, I just like watching the actual game. On YouTube, no. Not the NFL. The NFL will ban that channel. They will. The NFL is very serious about their games being shown. College football, yeah, you'll definitely get the streams for sure. But if you're in the United States, you will get banned. Hands it off up the middle. This is Charbonnet at the 30, brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a nice gain of about 6. Well, that's not Charbonnet. It's Helani on the carry. The Cardinals might come back. No, probably not. Let's go. Yeah, you got it. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm like, there's no way they pass it. First play, they literally threw it. That's crazy. Well, there you go. I guess, hey, if you ask, you ask, you know. There you go. If you ask, it should be granted. I don't know about 50, though. Someone asked about 50. I think Prince asked for 50 passing yards. I don't think that's happening. 2nd and 4, ball at the 27. Darnold under center, hands it off. This is Helani. What a play. Squeezing forward, brought down at the 21. That was a great run there. Gain of 6 and a first down for the Seahawks. You're subscribing. Thank you, Andrew. You're a legend. Appreciate you, man. Andrew Pacheco. You related to the Isaiah Pacheco with the with the Chiefs. That's pretty cool. Maybe I'll talk about who do you think will win, South Carolina or Texas A&M? Probably A&M. I don't like the SEC, but you know. So I'm definitely pulling for A&M to lose, but I don't think they will. 1st and 10 at the 21. Darnold hands it off. This is Holani, I think, as he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It is Holani. Holani's 36. Okay, I need to remember that. Don't really see him too much. It's usually Walker or Charbonnet. Looks like there's an injured Cardinal, and he's holding his knee. Walter Nolan shaking up on the play. No, unfortunately, I got you. Well, that's cool, though. You just subscribed this guy, Jacob. Yeah. Longtime viewer, Jacob, has just now subscribed. That'd actually be pretty insulting if you've been here the whole time, Jacob, for like, 4 or 5 months, and you just now subscribed. It's like you tune in for every stream, like, I have not subscribed, so you have not won me over yet, Doc. St. Brown, 11 yards receiving more would be a miracle. Nice miracle. Charbonnet hoping he would get. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, Charbonnet needed 30 yards, or 28 yards, and he gets 30. So Nolan walked off. Actually, he's being helped off the field, so not under his own power. He's limping. Hopefully he'll be okay. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 6 for Seattle at the 16. As we are waiting to wind this clock. There we go. This game pretty much a foregone conclusion, but we will stay here again the whole time. That's what I do. I call the game till start to finish, folks. I know. Don't ask for mod. You think I should get a mod, Doctor? We'll see, man. We'll see. 2nd and 6 ball at the 17. Darnold under center. Sending a man in motion. Hands it off. This is Holani bouncing it outside, and the Cardinals bring him down at the 20. That's a loss on the play. A loss of about 3 or 4. Who's your favorite team in college football if you have one? Pitt. The Pitt Panthers. But, yeah, I'm not going to be bragging about the Pitt Panthers anytime soon. Even if they were to go 11-2, run the table, win the ACC championship, you really won't hear much of a peep out of me. I won't really be talking any noise, I assure you. We are Pitt, after all. Just pathetic. We honestly should be undefeated. The 2 games we lost, we blew leads late. 3rd and 9 at the 20, sending a man in motion. Darnold tosses. This is Holani. He's at the 20 and brought down around the 16-yard line. That is short of the first down, and the Seahawks will most likely kick another field goal. This game is kind of slowing down. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. If you guys do head out very soon, I don't blame you. And appreciate you guys clicking on my video, letting me call the game for you. Hopefully I did enough to earn that subscription. Again, it's free to do so. If everyone were to subscribe, I'm just saying, if everyone were to subscribe here, I would get 2,000. I would be at 2,000 subs. I'm just saying, it would be pretty cool. Don't think that happens though. It's the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. Sneaks it in there. 44-22 with 5:31 to go here in the 4th quarter. And again, I'll be on later tonight for Steelers and the Chargers. And of course, tomorrow night again, if you're looking for a home for Monday Night Football, I got you covered with the Packers and the Eagles. In the other games, the Rams leading 42-20. Niners knocking on the door for some more. They actually just punched it in. Mac Jones pass short left to Kittle. So 42-26. The Lions leading 41-22 over the Commies. Your team, South Carolina, has had one of the hardest schedules in college football, playing top-ranked teams. I mean, see, that's where my beef with the SEC is. It's like, the only reason the SEC is like that is because you're playing SEC-ranked teams, and I just think I think it's biased. So. But that's me. I mean, I think the SEC are pretty good. They're the king of hypothetical, for sure. Very good stuff there. They got that going. So I don't know. I just think they're not as good as people say. Bouncing at the 5, Dortch is going to take a knee in the end zone. That'll start the drive at the 20. So again, 1st and 10 coming up for the Cardinals, as we're just kind of waiting the conclusion of this game. Again, Seattle leading 44-22 over Arizona. Under center is another quarterback. I don't know who this is. 2 receivers left. Hands it off up the middle. This is Carter breaking a tackle. He's at the 25, brought down at the 26. This is Slovis. Keaton Slovis from BYU, which I know he was with Pitt at one point. So 2nd and 4 coming up for the Cardinals. Again, this game, I know it's slowing down. I'm trying to keep the energy high, but this game has pretty much reached its conclusion as Slovis in the shotgun. Drops back, looking to his left, fires. It is dropped. Dropped by Wilson. Couldn't hold on to that catch. Throws a little bit high, not able to reel it in as Wilson. You're going to follow me? Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, Nicholas. You are a legend. You are a legend, sir. 3rd and 4 for the Cardinals. I imagine they would probably just punt it again. They have the backups in. There's no reason to really go for it on 4th down. You just give them a short field, make the score look worse. Yada, yada, yada. Slovis in the shotgun. They need to get to the 30 for a brand new set of downs. Hands it off up the middle. This is Carter breaking a tackle, but another Seahawk is there to bring him down. Nothing doing. And that is no gain on the play. Going to be 4th and 4. And I imagine, again, we'll see the punting unit. I definitely think that's what's happening now. So, yeah, Cardinals going to punt. That is pretty much it. O'Donnell back to punt. Shaheed back to return. There's the snap, and here is the punt. 10, 20, 30. Fair catch signal made at the 30. That's where Seattle will take over. 44-22 is your score. I don't know if they cut away to commercial yet. They may not. They may just want to get this game over with. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. And again, if you're just joining us, I don't blame you if you hate me because this is kind of boring now. But yeah, no, Seattle's going to move to 7-2. Arizona will fall to 3-6. As we do have Drew Lock in the game. Drew Lock is now entered at quarterback. As Lock is under center, sending a man in motion. As Lock fumbles the snap. He fumbles the snap. It's recovered by Seattle. So there's a new center apparently in the game as well. South Carolina would be a real good team if they had a better offensive line. Sellers gets sacked too much in the game, in your opinion. I mean, it's probably, I've yet to really see South Carolina play. I saw them play once, actually. I don't know. You're probably right. I don't know. I would not know. As Locke hands it off. This is Charbonnet. He's at the 35 and brought down close to the 40 for a gain of 9. As we're at 3:16 and counting. John 3:16 or Austin 3:16, whatever. Boats your float, floats your boat. Whatever you call it. Ticking under 3 minutes. In this one again, 44-22. Darnold only threw the ball 12 times. 10 for 12, 178, a touchdown and a pick. 3rd and 1. Locke is under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Locke gets the snap, hands it off up the middle, and he's got the first down. That is Holani on the carry. Just needed a yard. He gets 2. And Seattle will most likely take this to the 2-minute warning, where again Seattle leads 44-22 over Arizona. Sorry if we had our starting center and 2 of the fumbles wouldn't have happened. Probably, yeah, no, you're right. You're right. So again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Again, of course, this game has kind of reached its conclusion as far as it being boring and whatnot. But hey, it was a good game, though. Well, kind of exciting. Kind of. It had its moments. But yeah, definitely appreciate you guys hanging out. Again, I'll be calling another game very soon. In an hour, in fact. Steelers-Chargers, looking forward to that one. Been waiting all day for Sunday night for sure. And again, I call other games as well. Again, this is my 3rd game of the day, if you're wondering. I covered the Falcons and the Colts earlier this morning. Covered the Giants and the Bears. That one apparently still going on. But again, I appreciate you guys. Got up to 1.91. That's pretty good. Appreciate you guys. You guys have been awesome. Again, if you subscribe, if everyone here subscribes, I would get to 2,000. Again, I'm just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. May as well shoot my shot. The first half was real good. I mean, I don't know if it was real good, but it had a lot of action. I mean, it was a blowout, 38-7. It was definitely not a close game from the start. I definitely was wrong. I thought the Cardinals would keep it close, but that was my bad. But it happens. The second half slowed dramatically. Yeah, no, I'm trying to make it something, but it's just... That's really what, we should have expected, to be honest with you. I mean, just trying to run out the clock. That's really what Seattle should have been doing the whole time. So, but yeah, no, appreciate you guys for sure. Again, I'll be on tonight. I'll be on tomorrow. So, again, if you're looking for content, it's not just, I'm going to stream this game and you'll never see me again. I got you to sub for no reason, sucker. That's not going to happen, obviously. There's no point for me to do that. No, I've been here. I've been doing this since March, trying to grow this channel into something else, to something that is a potential future. So, yeah, it'd be pretty cool to do it full time. I probably missed because, dude, too scared to throw. No, again, the game was over, Prince. I'm sorry. You're not going to find anybody throwing the ball up 38 points. There's no reason. There's no reason to do it. So I'm sorry, Prince. But yeah, no, that's how it goes. That is how it goes. I had Darnold on my fantasy team. I'm not going to get many points, but obviously a little bit different than betting. But yeah, again, I appreciate you guys for hanging out. Again, I'm going to call the final 2 minutes here, as we got a streaked up hold here. We're not going to go away whenever we're done. Yeah, that's right. All right, here come the parlay people here. All right, Jay Smith sold my parlay. Yep. Is Walker done playing? Yes. 8 yards. Sorry. As looks like Locke takes the knee, and that's going to be the first of 3 knees. Again, Seattle moving to 7-2. Arizona falls to 3-6. So that is a tough one for Arizona, 3-6. You needed Sam Darnold 2 touchdown passes. Yeah, now they didn't really need him to do much today. Didn't really need him to do much. So that is unfortunate. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out as Locke is under center. Takes the snap and takes another knee. So yeah, you're just going to see pretty much a bunch of kneel downs. But again, I'll be back in about, 50 minutes. 50 minutes for Steelers, Chargers. So again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. I will catch you guys in the future, hopefully. Again, if you subscribe, I'll be sure to see you. Man, 0.5 is all you needed for Walker. That is tough. That is brutal. I'm glad I had Seahawks defense scored 2 more points from Josh Allen. Oh, geez. Cardinals caught up. Yeah, no, the Seahawks were really trying to get the Cardinals to win the game at one point. That was pretty funny. That was pretty actually interesting. Actually, that was wild. There's like back-to-back fumbles, a pick. I'm like, what in the world is Darnold doing? So that's going to do it. 7-2 Seattle, Arizona 3-6 Arizona. They need to do some soul searching if they want to, they just want to compete for a wild card spot. Seattle, of course, tied with the Rams. They actually have the advantage now. They're 2-1 in the division. The Rams are 1-1 in the division. They still didn't cover. Yeah, no, not even close. But all right, I will catch you guys in the next one. I'll be on in about 50 minutes. I'll see you there. If not, that's okay. Appreciate you for clicking on the live stream, man. That really does help. Again, make sure to like and subscribe before you go for some more football. Again, if you're a football fan, why not? I don't see the problem in subscribing to the channel. But yeah, I will catch you later. Y'all have a great rest of your night. I hope your team won today, unless, of course, they're playing my team. So if you're a Chargers fan, sorry. I don't want you to win. Peace. I'll see you then.